just getting started. Welcome to the new era of the Podcast and Chill Network. We've leveled up the lineup to keep you locked in all week long. The Weekday Grind. Monday at 3 p.m. We kick things off with the Blueprint. MacG and Soap and Duca stay in their lane, bringing you the heat you know and love. Tuesday at 3 p.m. Get your rhythm right with Music Pulse. Join Tahi, Nota, Sfiso, and Kanye Maz as they dissect the industry like only they can. Tuesday at 8 p.m. For the Disky lovers, the legends are back. Catch Steve Lecolea and Tulasizwe Mbuyane on Onside. Back to Disky. It's pure football royalty. Wednesday at 3 p.m. We're celebrating the culture. Catch Binka Nation with Gwiza Mkunu and Pinky. Real talk, real tradition. Wednesday at 8 p.m. Ladies, this one is for you. Philimpela, Shamiso, and Londie London are here to read the room. High tea, high fashion, and higher stakes. The Weekend Warm-Up, Thursday at 3 p.m. It's the big one. Your favorite celebrities and comedians sit down with the duo that started it all, MacG and Soul. Expect the unexpected. Friday at 3 p.m. We're taking it to the streets. Join us for Kasi Jam, the heartbeat of the hood, right on your screen. Friday at 8 p.m. The vibe gets intense. Seho and BU are bringing all the smoke. No filters, no apologies. The Sunday Session, Sunday at 3 p.m. Ease into the afternoon with the Bantwizis. They've got you covered with spreading humors. The perfect Sunday chill. Sunday night, we wrap it all up with the hard truths. Get the latest in politics and news on Be Frank with Mac. Different voices, same unapologetic energy. This is the new era. This is Podcast and Chill Network. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
For me, when I find myself following people where I see they start arguing about celebrities, I'm like, oh, this is like my one like social media ick.
They're so hectic. Like even with Big Brother, people will say, if you don't say anything praising about their fave, right?
Oh,
they will
they're going to come for you.
You're a hater, whatever. And I'm like, for somebody like myself, I mean, guys, it's a television show. As soon as my remote goes, boom, I'm done.
I feel like with a tie, my outfit would have been more elevated. Yeah.
Not this. I'm just saying like
Does
the
anyone
normal
care?
black tie. Does anyone really care
Yes,
about...
the fabric, the material. Is it going to last you? Now we're going back
It's not
to...
going to... It doesn't need to last you. You're wearing it twice a year.
What type of guys are you talking to? Why does this guy even have your number? To even send you the 1,000. Like, did you meet this guy? Because I feel like when you meet someone, you can obviously tell, oh, it's I know lows or corner sustainable lifestyle yami because he's doing well for himself.
If you wouldn't like him without that add a grocery benefit,
Yes.
then I think it becomes transactional, not someone spoiling their partner
Exactly.
or whatever. If I'm your wife or your woman and you come home and it's the day that you did a sex scene, I don't want to be intimate with you because I feel like that bonus from someone else. You know what I mean? Like it's from that scene.
What's again, ne?
Angeke njalo siyahleka masiqala le show.
Because he's not okay.
Yeah, because it's again, back in the day, you could drink the whole weekend, also
Yeah.
on a Monday, or like a glass of water or a plate of something, and be right. Now the age is showing. The papa last the whole day.
Yeah.
But hey, re tla bona, right? Yeah, the work has to be done, right?
But I feel like the Martell events, let me tell you, that's where we drank. That's why he's not okay. I think the tasting got me drunk than the actual drinks.
Right.
Tasting, so you were just having
we
it
did
straight.
Yeah,
Straight.
at some point.
No, but the last time I was hangover free was when I was 19, honestly. Like the minute I got into my 20s, now it takes 2 days to recover. Like it's a serious thing. But things like milk thistle help. I'm really big
Milk
on
who?
milk thistle.
Yeah.
Milk thistle.
Yes, I was also
Yeah,
confused
yeah.
when I first heard the name. But it's like a liver regulator basically. So then when you're peeing the whole night, you're actually
Okay.
peeing out the alcohol instead
alcohol.
of the water.
What happened to the charcoal?
Charcoal's a lie. Activated
No,
charcoal's
I
actually
just
for
drink milk.
spider bites and things like that. Rabies, spider bites.
Oh.
It's not for alcohol, and if you take it too much, you end up being sick. I did it one week where I took activated charcoal for like 4 days, and I wasn't okay. Let me just say that. I don't want to say the V word, but
Moody.
yeah.
Also, you guys are drinking the wrong alcohol. Come to the champagne and tequila side. You wake up feeling fresh.
Oh,
I don't like
yeah,
champagne
man.
at all.
Welcome to Read the Room, guys. Yo. Shamis, who's welcome?
The girls, the gays, the thems, the theys, and the straight men if they behave.
There
Yes.
you go. Yeah, so yeah, they better behave because
No, please don't come and, but I mean, shout out also, like, the straight men. We love you. You are welcome in the room. You are the roommate. But like I said, you must behave. But things are a bit stricter for you. Like, I
Yeah.
love going live on Instagram, but I'm always like, that's not a space for straight men. Don't come here. You're so beautiful. Shut up. I want to talk to the ladies. I want to speak to the dollies. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to you guys. So that's why.
So let's do a bit of catch up on a story that we did. I think 2 weeks back. The show MacG story, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but
man.
so there's no pic. You guys don't have a picture for the week. You
No
don't have a
face, no case. Come on.
Whose picture is going? Should I start?
Please.
Yeah, you start.
Okay, my picture for my no face, no case is my thumb. Clearly, I always have nail issues. I slammed the car door on my finger.
Oh my
right?
God. That
And-
looks so.
Look at how big it is. Yeah. So I slammed the car door on my finger, and the thing is, like, I always have some sort of issue on a night out. There was a time where, like, my rings got stuck on my finger,
Yeah.
and we had to go to the hospital after groove so they could, like, they numbed my finger so they could yank the rings off.
Noise.
So when I closed the car door on my finger, I didn't want to tell my partner because I was like, ish, I'm gonna be the person who always has the issues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then by the end of the night, I was like, yo, babe, now I have to tell you, I'm in hell. So it's extremely painful, extremely swollen.
But wait, what are you doing with your hands when you're drinking?
Dude, I don't know.
Last time it was the nails.
No,
now
okay, the
it's-
nails are, yeah. Guys, I have hand issues. Okay? Things are happening with my hands.
Also
I
in
need
the
to-
car with your man.
You know what I mean?
The hands.
The hands. I need.
What are you doing with the
Nah,
hands?
I need to just start keeping them to myself. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
start moving
where were
around.
your hands, ma'am?
Yeah, I need to start moving around like this. I don't-
Where were your hands?
Hey, boo.
Oh,
What are you driving at?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand what's happening. I
Right.
do a lot with them. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough.
So that's my no face, no case. I really wanted to come with the heat this week and
Yeah.
be interesting, but clearly there's nothing interesting about my life, or I forget
Nice,
to
so guy.
document
Oh, wow.
it. So my thumb is my no face, no case.
We saw the pictures, but we'll just keep it moving.
Yeah, we know there was more.
The trendy pictures. We saw the trendy
We
pictures.
know there was more,
Bella,
but you
know?
chose the thumb for
Somebody
us.
getting paparazzi somewhere with somebody.
Yes,
but
that should have been your no face, no case, and you coming here with a thumb.
Where's that picture?
You only giving us a thumb.
You know what, Ivan? Okay, shout out to Hip Hop Floor. It was an amazing
Yeah,
event. I
yeah,
really
There we
had
go.
such a good time. Shout out to DJ Speedster, always
Yes.
pushing the culture. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
There we go. Speedy
Yeah,
boy.
next.
Well, mine is I don't know, it's not sad, but
Wow,
I'm proud of
WhatsApp.
myself.
Oh,
it's a
it's a whole
WhatsApp
chat.
note. Yeah, it's a WhatsApp thing, right?
Can someone send it to me?
So basically it's this thing, right? An ex
Yes.
randomly just sends me a message, saying, "Hey, how you doing?" You
Mm.
know, and then hi back, it's like we are kumbulek or something along those lines in some Zulu words. And do you want company? And I'm like, no, thanks. Now the reason why this is interesting is that me and this person, we never really break up. You know those things where stop calling, stop texting, and,
Yeah,
then,
and
it's
then-
over kind
yeah.
of thing. And then somehow, some way, we end up together again, but neither one of us would be able to tell you
How?
how. You
Yeah.
know,
That's
like-
when you need to cut the connection.
exactly. So now I was so proud of myself that in this moment, I was like, nah, I'm good, thanks.
So it's like
I need to
this
read the
person
whole
is your forever bite, basically.
Pretty much.
Okay, so then what made you this time feel like, actually, no?
I think being out of town also helped.
Okay.
I think being in Cape Town, not in Joburg helped because I was like, I'm not even there.
I'm
you
not
know.
even there.
But prior to even telling him that I'm not in Joburg, I said no thanks. Like I don't want visitors, because I don't want to fall into that trap of us getting into the wheel again.
What time was it?
Whatever. I think it was in the
Actually, what
morning
time
or
was it? Because
something.
Also
don't
very
dare hit
thirsty.
me up
What
after
time?
9
Can we zoom
p.m.
in? What time was it?
9:23.
At night?
In the morning.
In the morning.
Oh, that's when
yeah.
it goes up.
Hi, bo.
Wow.
The sun goes up.
Okali.
The sun. That's when.
Yeah, in the
Okali.
morning, the dick is as hard as your
Yeah.
childhood. You know what I
Modi.
mean?
Aye.
Like,
There we go.
yeah, it's the real stuff.
This is why my no face, no case is
Yeah.
you in Cape Town, living
Oh,
your best
yeah.
life. This is why
We
your ex
try.
texted you because what is going on? The bottles,
what
the
were you doing
drinking,
in
the
Cape
views.
Town?
It was a Brent trip. It
Look
was
at this.
with,
He was popping bottles.
Yes.
Phil was popping bottles of champagne.
Wow, Phil, no invite?
Hi, bo. I was working there.
So?
You never do this in Joburg.
Exactly because I can't afford it.
Oh, Cape Town's more expensive.
Cape Town is
if
more
you
expensive.
can afford
That's
Cape
what I was
Town,
gonna say.
Babes, I was not paying for that. That's why I was saying things that we can't do in Joburg because we can't afford them. No, man. Yeah. Great time. MultiChoice had invited us there. We were there
Nice.
for the Cape Town Carnival.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, so this was the after party sort of that we created for ourselves after the actual work stuff.
how was the carnival?
Sad.
Why?
No, sad in this way, right? You guys have seen it across the board. Like budgets are being cut everywhere. Remember when I went to the carnival, was it 2 years ago or something like that? It was an experience. Like the whole street was full.
Yes.
There were like about maybe 20 or maybe 30 troops that would do the thing. There was a lot of activity, man. It had a lot of, this time around, I think they only had like 2 or 3 floats, and it lacked budget, man. Nah, the money's not there anymore. And when the money's not there, the enthusiasm goes away as well. And I think certain people stayed away because they figured that we're not doing that anymore. And that's a sad thing that's happening right now in South Africa. And I don't know if it's a global thing. Gore, events now are no longer eventing.
Yeah.
You know
Our
what I mean?
industry
Because
doesn't have money. Everyone's
brands are
losing money.
cutting,
Everyone's shutting down.
I mean,
like,
Global Citizen had money. They had budgets.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
It looked great. Liv had budgets. All the international.
Did you see the
Martel
fight or
had
not?
budgets.
Did you
Yeah.
see the fight?
I saw the
On
white
socials
guys.
or in real life?
No, not
Because-
in real life, on social.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so dead at that. You
Yeah,
know what
but
I
the white people fighting.
Yeah.
because you could
Amazing.
tell that clip drift and coke kicked in.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
they just started rocking each other. Like there was a shot where this one guy just got boom,
I saw
knocked out, and I'm like, and maybe you would have had a better response if you were sober, but I think also the alcohol just made him, So I was like, hey, I know what's happening here. Like, was it close to, or were you on a different side?
No, but also why are the fights trending? Because the event was so amazing.
Oh, really?
It was beautiful.
Look, I mean, obviously,
International level.
controversy is what, especially on the socials.
It
That's
always
where,
sells.
yeah, you get what I'm saying. But I did see a lot of visuals from Lev that were positive, and even
Yeah.
international stuff. I mean, I saw one of the videos on TikTok, some guy talking about how the crowd at Lev,
Amazing.
that site in the States, golf, it's not
Australia,
the kind of crowd,
he
or something
compared
like
it to
that.
Australia,
something
yeah.
like that. I was like, oh, okay, clearly we're doing something great. you
My
know?
mom was actually there. She
Yeah.
went and she was like,
shout out.
she showed me a dress and she's like, can I wear this to a golf day? I said, Chief, can you find pants and find a mini
And a
or a
golf
mini
t-shirt.
skirt? Like, why are you talking to me about a dress on the? So I wonder what she ended up wearing. Actually,
Mara, is it like Durban July, where people who go there don't really care about the horses? So Elif,
No, people that
who
go there love
are actually
golf.
golf people.
Yes.
Or is it just a situation where
It's
anybody
actually
I
can-
golf
actually
people.
think it's
they're
golf.
creating a lifestyle?
That's
It-
why the crowd was so active. Because they
Yeah.
were so, invested in the game. Also, our boys did well, the
Yeah.
South African team.
Okay.
Wait, it was
Yeah.
like we have a.
I don't
national
care. I
golf
don't know
team.
anything about golf.
I didn't know we had a
There was a
national
lot going
golf
on there.
team.
So I
But
wouldn't
anyway, the
know.
event went so well that they're
Yeah.
coming back next year to SA again.
Right.
Shout
And the
out.
tickets are already selling.
Yeah, and those guys fighting mustn't embarrass us. Like next year they must
No,
behave.
keep fighting, keep fighting.
Yeah. Okay, so if you talk about the events, the part of the entertainment industry that
Yeah.
has the money, but also
Yeah.
there's obviously parts that like don't have the money. Like, I mean, I don't know if it's a money thing, but I'm saying Showmax had announced their
Yeah, that
closing
that
dates.
closing down. Yeah, so now we've got the date. The date is from the So the date actually is the 1st of April, right? But if your subscription still continues, you have up until the end of April when everything completely shuts
Just
down.
watch all the shows.
Yeah,
So what
still.
are
to
you
watch all
watching
the shows.
during
Okay,
April?
cool. So this is what's gonna happen. I reached out to Laura, who's the head of publicity at MultiChoice now, I guess, because she used to do only Showmax or something like that. I hope that's your title, Laura. But yeah, she deals with PR, right? And so what's gonna happen is that the content will be migrated to DSTV Stream as we knew, right?
Yes.
But remember, you and I, we were talking about the price
The
point.
price, yes.
Hore, what's gonna happen with the price? Because
Yes.
now, if you're moving this to DSTV Stream,
It means more. We pay
is the
more.
price coming down or is it going up? So what's gonna happen is that from compact going up, nothing changes. So you're getting the added bonus of having Showmax content, but you're getting it sort of like for free. You know,
Okay.
so if that's compact
Wait,
plus.
is the package lower than compact?
Yes. Can I put DSTV? Hey, wait, Londie. You are so out of touch.
It's a bit next.
How many channels does that one
You
have?
know what the package
do
is
you have
lower
than compact?
No, but I'm really not into the TV thing. You know what I mean? And like even when I do get like subscriptions, it's only for the phone. Like I
Okay.
watch Showmax shows on my phone. I don't really watch
So now that
TV.
there's no
bes-
Showmax, what are you gonna do?
I'm always on YouTube, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I love watching Joseph Derry. Like that's really what I watch on TV. But I'm not someone who's like I have a show that I stand and I'm like
Yeah.
following a series. Yeah.
Yeah. So up from compact, you don't pay anything. You just get the added bonus of having the content. Yeah, Showmax, right? But below, you get to pay if you wanna actually even with the compact, right? The price now is gonna be $399 monthly, which
How
is
much was
$400.
it?
You understand? I think it was like $449 or $4 something. You know what I mean? So it's like a saving enyane, ne?
Okay.
But if you wanna pay 12 months in advance or like whatever it's called, maybe it's on 12 yeah, that one, debit order, whatever.
Yes, yes, okay.
Then you get to pay only 300, so you're saving 100 rand if you take the 12-month thing, right? Yeah, man. So I think that's the only thing that maybe roomies who were confused about what's gonna happen in
Yes.
terms of the price, whatever. That's the information that we've got. So your subscriptions, if you're already on DSTV right now, from compact up, it's not changing,
Okay.
but if you wanna still consume the content, yeah, DSTV right now, and you are using DSTV Stream, then if you are lower than that, then you're gonna have to pay the prices.
If you're
that are
lower
gonna
than
be announced,
compact.
right? Yeah.
Just watch us, guys. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. You actually
No,
don't
but-
even need the TVs and the
No,
stuff. Just watch us.
You
man.
need it. I'll tell you in
Yeah.
May.
Oh,
why you need
yes.
it.
Sorry.
Yeah, clock that. No, but that's the thing
Honestly.
though. But you also have to understand that linear television is still a big audience pooler in South
Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah.
You understand? Majority of people that consume content of any kind are consuming it via the linear model, right? So I don't know, like when you have conversations with people within the industry or whatever, and people would say, "Gore, TV is dying," or whatever. TV is not dying, right? TV is not dying, especially in South Africa. TV cannot die
Yeah.
because majority of our people watch TV. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? What's dying is the creativity, the innovation within the TV space, because
Yes.
a lot of people within this space don't want to innovate, and because of that, they are getting left behind in terms of where content evolution is. Because now we are doing this, which the TV people are still stuck trying to do things that they should have been doing 10, 15 years ago. Yeah, that's just my.
So it's
my
just
thing on
it's a bit behind, but not dying. But also
Yeah.
like even having been on MTV base, like there's times where I would go to like a gig and it's like in the middle of Mpumalanga, for example, a place I've never been or whatever
Yeah.
the case may be. And that's where I would actually get the most love. And I would remember that like people watch TV, maybe
Yes.
not the people in the circles
True
that
that.
I'm in.
Yes.
But like the greatest scheme of things, a lot of people
Yeah.
still watch a lot of TV, So
Can I be mean?
pardon?
Can I be mean?
Sure.
Ooh.
One of our biggest icks and tips now is people who work in television but don't watch television. If you are not watching yourself, who do you watch?
Yeah,
I don't
that's
like to watch
true.
myself though. Like
Yeah.
literally, like I
Not yourself per se, but
like,
as in-
television. If you
No,
work
like
in television,
your
why are you not
colleagues,
consuming
anyone.
television?
Yeah.
I don't.
But you get where I'm going,
No,
right?
I
Yeah.
get what
Yeah.
you're saying, but I'm like, I'm actually just. I like to be able to dip in and then also completely remove myself from something, because I think being a public figure, you know that there's something you still need to switch on.
Right.
Like who I am here and who I am on television doesn't necessarily always mean that like that's how I am at home. I can be a very quiet, introverted person. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's still, even though I'm being authentically myself, it's still a role that you play. You know what I mean? Like your parents and your siblings know different you from the you that we see here. Do you know what I mean?
True that.
So it's nice to be able to switch off. Like I can't be Shamiso Mosaka, presenter or broadcaster
I get that.
all the time, even in my personal life. Like, so it for me, it's just a shutdown.
But
know?
also, how do you grow then if you don't watch TV or?
I don't even like to consume myself. Like, even if I'm at like a photo shoot,
Yeah.
and you know when the photographer is like, "Do you want to look at the pics?" I'm like, "No, thanks." Like, you guys will pick the best ones. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like to look at pictures of myself. I don't like to watch. You know, I mean, I think last week's episode of ours is the first one I've watched of our episodes.
Wow.
Out of the 3 episodes we did, last week's one was the first one I've watched.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you know what, like you need to do this, but I really can't stomach consuming myself. You
Okay,
know?
I love watching myself. I like
Of course you
watching.
do.
I like watching my peers. No, but also for me, it's for growth. you
Yes,
know,
yes,
I
yes,
need to pinpoint what I did wrong, and so I can do it better next time.
Yeah.
So for me, that's why I watch. I'm not watching because I look great. I'm watching because I want to be better at what
Yeah.
I do, and I watch other people that do the same thing, and I'm like, okay, this person is great at this. They articulate themselves better. What can I take, from this person and grow myself and grow my brand? So that's why I like watching even the people that act. I just
Speaking of
I love
watching your
TV.
peers, I see Jams killing it. I watched an episode today randomly, and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
These boys are cooking. Like, it's so good. It's so authentic. You literally feel like you're there chilling with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's a whole different life. I mean, I don't have a lot of context of some of the things that they are talking about, but the feel of it is just so, I'm like,
It's
wow.
raw.
It's so raw. Do you know what I mean?
It reminds me of Zone 14. Remember the 2 guys that used to work on Mnisi?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's giving me that
Yeah.
elements, because every time when the series had to start, they had to have like a kasi conversation,
No, I love
So it's
I
giving me
love
that
their
vibe.
show.
Yeah.
Shout out to the boys in it.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
man.
man.
Somebody that you like when I learned you. Apparently won. The kids think I hate this girl, and I don't hate this
Oh,
girl. We hang out
Liema!
together. Yes.
Damn, she won.
Yeah, so congratulations to Liema for winning Big Brother. She's been
Yes.
crowned the winner of season 6 of Big Brother, walking away with 2 million rand.
Woo,
Two
she's a
bars.
millionaire. I need to keep her
Yeah,
closer now. She
yeah.
needs to really be my friend.
Okay.
Wait, is it it's her second time?
Yeah, yes, she
How
was
do you
returning.
get to re
That's the
enter?
thing.
Because Big Brother has like a cult following and
Yes.
fan base.
Yeah.
So now you're coming in with your previous
It's like a cheat code.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're coming in with
Yeah,
your previous fan
And then
base.
this year's.
So and then the new fan base.
Yeah.
So, is it fair? I don't know.
That's what the controversy is with a lot of
Yeah.
people, that
Okay.
was there an unfair advantage for the return, but she was not the only one though. There's like Melly, her, Bravo B, and
I don't
Dube.
remember
There were
the
4 of
others.
them. Yeah.
Are they
Yes.
entertaining people where it's like for the channel it's like worth it? Like, I mean, for the show it's like worth
Okay,
it.
let's be very
They-
honest here, and I'm gonna be very blunt.
Because I don't watch
There you
it.
go.
Yeah.
This season of Big Brother is possibly the worst season that they've ever done.
Ah, yeah.
Right?
nah.
Why?
There was a lot of production issues where there were strikes that were being dished out unfairly, from the viewer's perspective, that there were certain people that were not getting punished as hard as other people. You had housemates that were literally campaigning for votes on screen, and they're not supposed to do that.
On screen.
Like they're not supposed to engage with.
What, like in
the
a
audience.
confessional?
Not even in a confessional, just randomly in jail.
Just trying to like vote for me.
Yeah, Liema
Oh.
told people that don't vote for Tandeka's Katele.
Oh my God.
Don't vote for this girl.
Is that the
see
lady who
Katele.
was washing her face in the basin?
Yes, yes. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Sorry.
And
yeah.
I
then-
thought Tandega was going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
no,
had-
because they kept talking about her. There
Yeah,
was a song
she's
about
the most talked about from,
She
from
was
the
the
whole,
most,
from
yeah.
the whole system. But now, and then you had her in a Tandeka corner, and a horrible person who was just terrorizing these kids, who was just thinking that
Yeah, she was a
owns-
bully.
She
Yeah.
owns that house. Like
Yeah.
even Biggie, Bangamoni,
It was horrible to watch.
Yeah,
really?
she. But for my money, I would have rather had somebody like Utandeka win.
Mm.
over people who are just there to talk about brands and what they're gonna do outside the house and then sleep all day, like nothing, because for me, Big Brother is a social experiment, right? And I feel like the key part of a social experiment is the takeaway. What are we taking away as the viewer? So if you
Yes.
look at somebody like Q, for instance, this is Xhosa Nigerian boy in the house. When he first got into the house in the early weeks, they were very, very disrespectful to him, the girls, because he's a soft boy. You know what I mean? Bebam Delela speaking to him somehow, right? It culminated with a fight that happened where, a girl, you got a small dick.
Huh?
I'm sorry. Yeah, you've
How
got a
does
small
she know?
peen, and then he retaliated by saying that's why they abuse you or something along those lines.
Ooh.
Yeah, it became a big thing. It was a big thing. But as it happened, it divided South African viewers
Okay.
because people had seen how this boy has been abused by those girls in that house, the way they talked to him, and all of that, right? And even on the night that happened, this girl was on his case, to a point where she was emasculating him by,
Oh
talking about his manhood.
no.
How do you expect him to react?
Had they
right?
hooked up or
Yeah.
something?
They tried to, it didn't work out.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she knows the dick size.
But they're in the house. They were walking around.
Let's call it a
yeah,
peel. Dick is such a hard word. I'm even angry that I said the word dick. Let's call it a peel.
Yeah.
Okay,
Appeal.
peel. Okay.
So
cool.
for me, his story as a winner would make sense, because there's a journey there. He started there because they did eventually make up,
Oh, yes,
And then
I
this
saw
boy,
that.
for some reason, people fell in love with him. He went from being somebody that people were like, and then people started voting for him. He was never in the bottom three, after that incident. And
But he wasn't
he
even
thought he wasn't
good.
liked by anybody because the people in the house didn't like him. So
Aw.
for me, that was a more wholesome and full story, and a win for that would have made sense. But I think they should wrap it. And I can say this confidently that I think even MultiChoice is tired of this season.
You-
And
Of
so
Big Brother, I think it's done.
Everyone was pitching
24/7.
also.
Like, is it
Yeah,
like if
yeah,
I
yeah,
wake
hold it.
up at 3 a.m. and switch on my
Yeah,
TV, I can watch.
Yeah, they'll be
Yes.
sleeping, but
I'll
yeah,
be
I can
watching
see them.
people sleep.
Yes. But also everyone was pitching, like,
Yeah.
acting, presenting, for when they come out of the house. For me, it was a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But a lot of these shows have become disingenuous. About Love is Blind and all that because people are really
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
to
They
become
already know. what's up.
famous.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or become. And the thing is, I mean, even if you don't win Big Brother, you're gonna come out and then your fans want to send you money. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
And
so
everybody
people
expects that
people
now.
always get sent money
Yeah.
afterwards. So at least money is guaranteed. It's not just Liema with the 2 million
Yeah.
because you're gonna have the fan base that then. And I'm like, what is it that makes you so attached to? Because for me, like one of my deal breakers on social media or something that'll make me unfollow someone
Yeah.
is someone who argues with strangers over a celebrity.
Yeah.
This Beyonce doesn't know you.
Yeah.
Like she does not know that you exist,
Yeah.
and you're gonna swear at someone
Over.
or send them death threats over
Yeah.
a person you don't know and who doesn't know you. So for me, when I find myself following people where I see they start arguing about celebrities, I'm like, oh, this is like my one like social media ick, if I can
Yeah.
call it that. It's that like if I don't really know you, obviously like my friends don't do that, but if you're an acquaintance or you're a social media friend or whatever, when I start seeing that you're busy there, Nicki Minaj, please
But here's the thing though, I don't know what is it about
get some help.
about certain shows, right? For instance, you look at Inimba, for instance, it is just a scripted show, but their fan base, like Jesus
it's
Christ, on social, they are so hectic. Like even with Big Brother, people will say if you don't say anything praising about their fave, right? You could easily be saying Shamisa should not have worn a red top.
Oh,
will
they're gonna
come.
come for you.
You're a hater, whatever. And I'm like, for somebody like myself, I mean, guys, it's a television show. As soon as my remote goes, I'm done. That's why a lot of these seasons,
Yes.
you'll see me after this show hanging out with some of these people because
Yes.
it's a TV show. Whatever happens on the show, it's entertainment and refedite. So when are you gonna invest in
And you have a
emotional
life. Like this
attachment?
show is not my life. These people are not my life.
Exactly.
I'm watching, I'm enjoying, I'm consuming. But sending someone death threats
It's the
over
same thing that happened to
a
me.
person that doesn't know you is like, for me, like I said, for me, it's my social media ick. Like, please go outside, touch grass, talk to the people in your life that you actually know, that actually love you, that you actually love, and they're aware of your existence, your birthday,
Yeah.
whatever. you're gonna fight with people on the internet over Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, what
Come on.
happened?
The crystal thing,
Yeah.
they came for me just because, I said it was supposed to be funny, but
Yeah.
obviously I wasn't there in Rio, so people took it personally, and people
Oh, yeah,
started
yeah, yeah, I
sending me
remember that, yeah.
DMs like, "Yeah, we're gonna come for you. We fought for you after the Mnisi thing. How could you?" But it was just like, guys, we're shooting a show. I'm fine with Crystal.
Yeah.
We good. So yeah.
And also, they always say, guys, and I say this to anybody in the industry that I have a conversation with about fan bases and the vitriol that people get on social media. That guys, especially Twitter. Twitter is very evanescent in that whatever is a big story today, just waiting for something else to happen and then it blows over. You
Yeah.
understand? If you engage with it, then you are giving it fuel.
Yeah.
You are giving it credence. You are
Yep.
giving that person, the thing. I did have an impact in his day or her
Yes,
day.
because sometimes they do that. They're like, "Oh, I can't believe you responded," even though they
Yeah.
said something mean.
Yeah.
They get
Yeah.
excited that you responded to their comments.
Yeah, and it's like, can I just start a group chat and just say, fuck all of you?
Yeah.
I was
Just
just
put
leave
everybody.
them.
No. I also don't believe in responding.
Yeah.
It's like, what's gonna happen? Like, you can't explain yourself to people that are committed to misunderstanding you.
Right.
Yeah.
That's always the fun.
But you know what? I don't like people who switch up though. For instance,
Yeah.
Yeah.
there are certain people who, when they thought that Thandeka was going to be the one who's winning, who were rallying behind Thandeka. Nah? Now, all of a sudden, because now Liema has won, I'm talking about prominent people with prominent account,
Oh,
like big
wow.
account.
Okay.
That's always got it. Sometimes, guys, if you have a big account or if you have a known name, rather not pick anybody. You know what I mean? Because once you declare that I'm supporting such and such a person, right? You attach that person forever. You don't
Yep.
have the freedom of being able to say, "I mara no. Uliema today opetile."
Yes.
Because I try by all means. I do have my faves, but I try by all means not to declare
To be
when
neutral,
I'm watching
yeah.
the show who I'm rooting for, because that gives me the freedom to be able to say, if Thandeka won dinner today, I can easily say, "Hi, girl." Now, for
Yeah.
instance, I don't like Thandeka. I don't think she's
Yeah,
a good
no.
person. I think she's a horrible person, and I said it publicly. But when she was being treated in a certain way that was unfair, I would say it. When she had some positive things due to her, I would say it, because, like, for instance, part of the reason why I'm thinking this show should just end, because they don't know what they're doing.
As in, for like, not
Forever.
have another season.
Yeah.
Let it end.
Forever
I
is
think
crazy.
we're done with Big
It's
Brother.
fine.
Let's move on. It's fine. For instance, you've got a challenge where people are trying to earn a spot in the top 5 or something like that, right? You have these kids who are sitting in a ice bath, right, for hours, freezing their ass off,
No
right,
ways.
to earn a spot, in that top whatever. Jiggy, there's a wheel.
Huh?
A wheel is gonna determine who else is coming.
After people were
Yes,
sitting in the
after
ice
people-
bath.
Hypothermia, Yona.
What
Yeah.
it's silly things like that.
Yeah.
And now you have a situation where now fans start thinking there's somebody who is a known winner from the beginning, that the production or the company,
Okay.
like Matty Charles, wants this person to win. And then they will make a case for it, because, some of these conspiracy theories, when you look into it, you end up saying, "Hey, Mara,
Yeah, nah, boy.
mara, why ona go etsagala so? Why ona
Yeah.
go etsagala so?" And all of
Yeah.
that, right? So my thing is, I think personally, as a fan of the show, as somebody who watches the show, and as somebody of the industry, I think that you just wrap it up.
Yeah.
I think Big Brother has played its part. If they still want to do the concept, I think maybe Big Brother Africa
Yes,
would be my
Africa
deal.
or Celebrity
All
Edition.
Stars, yeah.
Yeah.
All Stars.
Would you go?
No. But
Would
I
you do
did
it,
say,
Jamaica?
I can't even sleep.
Chill, shower, sleep.
No.
Everything
Yeah.
on camera.
Also, we working now, hey?
And also, I
Yeah.
can't stand. Like, why must I see you people every day?
Yeah.
Like, as in being in a house with people every day.
Yeah.
Like, you're bound to get annoyed. And I think I'd be voted out maybe, how many weeks
I
is
would
it?
I think it's a month.
Yeah,
a month,
I'd be
right?
voted out.
No, but with your personality though, you would
You
last
would,
longer.
you would lose.
No, I'd be voted. People don't like me.
No,
I'd be
but that's
voted
the
out
thing these
second
days.
You're
week.
gonna lose.
People are gonna like you for not being
Yes,
likable.
and they're gonna vote for you.
I guess, yeah, sometimes people resonate with that type
Yes.
of personality.
Yes.
But me personally, I think second week, actually, even if I'm not voted out, I'm actually going to end up doing what you said people are doing in terms
Yeah.
of addressing the viewers and
Yeah.
be like, please vote me out, guys. I want to go.
I would do it for a lot of money.
Yeah, man.
How
Well,
They
much,
say
how much, how much?
50M.
in South Africa, Pella, that's the
Retire
budget of the
me.
whole
Yes.
television season.
Yes.
Yeah, retire me.
broadcaster.
If
Retire
if
me.
that's the prize,
Then
I'm
I'll
in.
do it. But then,
Yeah.
okay, something I definitely wouldn't do,
Yeah.
though, in this space is acting. First of
Why?
all, not like I can't. Second of all, I would never be an actress or actor, and I would never date an actor because of things like having to kiss other people, sex scenes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine like your person being like, "Babe, come to the premiere of my movie," and in the movie you humping on someone
Humping
else.
somebody else.
You know, I mean, Tando Tabete and
Speaking
Tapelo
of that,
Mokoena
yeah.
spoke about it in an interview in terms of like intimacy coordinators
Yeah.
and stuff. But I'm like, then when you get back, like, do you have to tell your person before you leave that
I
if,
think
oh,
so.
today, babe, as the sex scene, by the way, and then when you come back, do you have to say, yeah, the scene was dope, but like, yeah, he got an erection, and that made me kind of like, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, like, what are the, because I know sometimes if there's a full on nude scene, they do have like a patch that they put over your
Yeah.
private areas or what.
But also, look. I mean, there's a sort of like a code of conduct that comes with being a performer, and
Okay.
and I love that now we have like measures that have been put in place, because like 10, 15, 20 years ago it was a totally different
Only
beast.
10, 15.
Yeah, it was a totally
I
different
did a
beast.
16 5
At
years
least now
ago.
we've got intimate coaches. You've got people on set that are
Since
able
when?
to. Eh?
Since when?
No, we do now. Like a lot of
Only
shows
now.
yeah, especially with the streamers, because the streamers are very strict about set behavior, because they bring in that American culture into
Yeah.
South Africa.
Sorry
you
to
know what I
break your
mean?
word,
Yeah.
Phil. Explain to me, intimacy coach. What do you have to study to
No,
become one? No, generally, because I mean, it's a real qualification. I mean, it's a real job. So I'm saying, what do
Yeah.
you have to know about to become one, number one?
Okay,
And then
okay.
what is the conversation with an actor or an actress? Is it a thing of like, oh, after you kiss him, breathe heavy, or you know what I mean? Like how what
No.
What's
It's not
happening?
that. You're not coaching people on how to have sex on camera. Not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
You are there to protect, to let people know certain things, certain
And how
behaviors
far
are
it
not
can go.
allowed, how far you
Allowed
can
on
go,
screen,
and
okay.
all of that, right? Like for instance, you mentioned an issue about getting men's bodies sometimes involuntarily in a sexual setup.
They can't prevent it.
Yeah,
It
it
can't be
happens.
prevented, right?
Yeah.
So you have a situation there where, because you don't want to be embarrassed when you have like an intimacy person on set, the guy, when he feels that's gonna happen and doesn't want to make the girl comfortable, maybe will just raise a hand.
Wait, which
and
set
without
was
making
that?
it without making it a big deal on set, then the person will know, oh, there's a situation, because at the end of the day, you don't want to embarrass the actors on either side,
But
the
do
female
they all
and the
do
male.
that? Respect
Look,
the
here's the thing.
female.
Londie, the rules are there. That does not mean that everybody's gonna
Yeah,
follow them.
them. Because
You get what I'm
fatal
saying?
seduction is quite
Yeah.
hectic. They were moving underwears,
Yeah.
bra, everything. Yeah, I had to like binge watch the whole thing
Yeah.
after I saw that interview
Okay.
with Tapelo and Tando Tabete.
Mm.
But with me, because I have a personal experience, I did a sex scene
Hevana.
in a series that I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm not even a professional actress, Right. There was no coach whatsoever. I was just told this is what's going to happen. There's 10 people in the room with
yeah.
cameras.
What?
You're there in your lingerie. This guy is breathing on you. He's sweating. At some point, his dick is up. You're not even sure what's going on.
Peel.
His toes are curling.
Peel.
What is yes, the peel is up. Why must I put myself through that?
Because
But did
it's a
you
job.
were you in lingerie or did you have the
Lingerie, but like still he's like
everything is
rubbing, like touching. It's a lot. For me, it was hectic. For me, I think that was like, the line for me. It was crossed. I was like, I'm never gonna do acting ever again. I was very uncomfortable with the scene.
did you feel like a thing of like I can't even zone into the scene because I'm actually so uncomfortable because this random dude that's not my dude is touching me? Or did you feel like I understand why sometimes actors fall in love on set because I
Yeah, that I
actually
get.
got into the moment?
At least if the guy was hot, I could have
But that's
gotten
not
into
acting,
it.
was he ugly?
though.
I mean, not ugly. Was he
He was a child.
unattractive? Huh?
I don't know. Okay.
Now I need to find out which
anything
scene is-
2
this
years
is.
younger than me or 3 years is a child.
it's a
Oh,
child.
okay.
Yeah, he was a boy doing his thing. But yeah, didn't mean to get into that. Are we going to watch the video?
Yeah.
Then
Let's
get back to
see
this?
the clip.
Do you tell your wife Like, like when, I mean, I'll tell you this. We know when we have a sex scene coming up. And actors, it's not our favorite. Like,
As in you, in your house, you guys know?
No. As in us
when
as
you're
actors,
shooting.
no.
Oh, yeah.
So
Actors
we
know.
like today, oh my, also
It's a
we've
big day.
rehearsed it, right? So there's
rehearsed it.
a rehearsal. It's like a dance. You
That's
literally say, okay,
wild.
first Tapado's going to pick you up. And
There's
then
an intimacy coordinator
Yeah,
who's there to
okay,
choreograph.
Since
it's
when?
like a dance.
So it's not like a free fall. They say, okay, make out, go.
No.
It used to be that way in the
Wow.
industry. You'd walk on set and they say, okay, you guys love
Kiss.
each other. And then you haven't seen it in 3 months and you're back from the mines.
Yeah.
Action. We knew before getting onto set what we have to communicate from what the scene needs. But we also understand that as artists and as actors, with understanding intimacy, coordinating and intimacy itself, that every day is not the same. So I could walk on set today feeling like I don't really feel like being touched. And that is reason enough to not shoot that scene that day. So you literally touch different parts of your body, like from, just as you're standing together with your co-star and you speak about whether it's a green
zone or red
green
zone.
zone or red
Okay.
zone. We call them greens and reds.
Yeah.
What's a red zone?
You
Whatever
decide.
feels-
No, but what does that mean? That's a
Like,
red
it's
zone.
As in,
no-go.
don't touch me
Don't
there.
touch me there,
Or,
okay.
or I know you have to communicate a scene where you're showing deep love for me
Yeah.
in this scene, but show me that without touching here.
I mean, I remember you also saying that it's a lot more professional in the sense that this room is filled with a bunch of people. I didn't know there was an intimacy coach.
Yes, I mean, he texted after the show to say, "Are you happy with the scenes? Like, are you
A
comfortable?"
couple of days ago.
Yeah.
True.
So, but also it's a closed set, so it's not a full crew that's on
okay.
in the scene. It's like the people who have to
have to be
absolutely
there,
be there. So it's protected, and it's really not as sexy
It's like
as
not
what you
as-
eventually see on screen.
And thank God.
Yo. But then, you see now, if I'm your wife or your woman, and you come home and it's the day that you did a sex scene, I don't want to be intimate with you because I feel like that bonus from someone else. You know what I mean? Like it's from that scene. Like no,
It's a lot.
genuinely, because now obviously, let's say you're like a proper, you're a faithful person, everything, but now you've done a sex scene with the beautiful Tando Tabete. And you're feeling a bit frustrated because obviously your body does what it does.
Yeah.
And then you come home and you're like, babe, I want to, and I'm just going to be thinking, is this my boner or is it Tando's boner? Do you know what I mean? Like what's happening? So please, the day you do the 16, don't touch me. You my homie today. Shout out, Dab. How was it? Cool.
But just to be clear though, I mean, as an actor, that's your profession, right? You're supposed to be inhabiting somebody else. So that's not you, But also, at the same time, you have an option as a performer to say that that's not the kind of roles that I want to do.
Yeah.
So if your partner is uncomfortable with
Yes.
those kind of scenes, you like, for instance, Usindi Tlatu doesn't kiss on camera.
Yeah.
Good. That's
yeah,
nice.
like
Good
whatever
shot.
show
How many
she's on.
seasons
So
did
her
the River
contract,
have? She
yeah,
didn't
whatever
kiss
show
at
she's
all.
on.
So this is my husband. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
It's
The
my
best
guy.
you're gonna get is a hug.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
Good shots.
you there are those kind of like leeways
Yeah.
as an actor that you can say. But I just think certain people, they just want to get in, man. Certain people are like, I'm an actor. You know what I mean? So whatever you want me
Yeah.
to do, put me there.
What
I'll be
about
there.
the complaints though? Like if let's say, I mean, obviously it's happening in the States, but like Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni,
Yeah.
that thing is huge.
Yeah.
And she's saying that he made her feel uncomfortable and all of that stuff. So it's like in terms of complaints, because it's like, okay, we can kiss, but don't put your tongue in my mouth.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Or what if someone has bad breath? Like, and you're like, I hate kissing this guy. Like, he's a terrible kisser and his breath stinks. Like, does then the intimacy coach have to go and say,
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you can't be
because
the
now,
one
now the
saying
guy's
it to the
offended
guy. Yeah,
and you
exactly.
still need to
yeah.
act like you're in love.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
It's a lot,
yeah.
it
guys.
seems like a hard
And
job.
also,
would never
if
do it.
it's something that
Okay.
they can't do anything about,
Again.
you can still tell the producers that I don't think this is gonna work with this person because and if it's a fair and a professional set, they will have to find ways to mitigate that and make sure that
Yeah.
it works out.
Clean his gut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's or something. Like, I mean, but I'm always surprised to learn about like movies where you find out that, or movies or shows where you find out later on, like that these people actually hated each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were in love on screen, and that's why I'm like, shout out to all the actors, man, because
Yeah, it's a
you're
lot.
really acting. Like,
Yeah.
it's not an easy job.
It's
I
a lot
can't
of
even
work.
hide my emotions through my face, like if someone annoys me, you know. So I can't imagine looking at someone and being repulsed by them, and then now
pretending-
under lums. What?
Yo.
Under every day. Aye.
it's a
From
lot.
4 a.m. Ow. No, honestly, I
But
can't. I
frontal
can't.
seduction is hectic, eh?
Yeah.
A guy would be going down on someone. Like the head is there.
Yeah.
It's there. It's not like it's happening.
What does my husband
He's
say?
just not going all the way. It's actually happening. So for me, it's like, I
I
don't
can't
know.
watch it. It makes me uncomfortable. for
Oh,
some
I
weird
love it.
reason.
I think
Yeah.
I really don't like sex scenes, and I'm like, I think this is like a really childish part of me. You know when like you're watching a movie
Yeah.
and a sex scene comes on and you're with your mom.
And you
Yeah.
and you're doing this, or
But
you.
I feel
you
like
just
that
check your
on my
phone.
own. Like even on my own, I'm like,
Oh, I love it.
Okay, I'm not that holy. I do watch porn.
No, I don't
just
like-
It's giving soft porn.
I don't,
Fatal seduction
I
is
don't,
giving
I don't
that.
like
I don't like
watching
to see
because
I love it
people-
so much. I can't wait to go home and watch it.
you see, because me now when I'm watching a series, story is key, right? Story is key, and
Yeah.
and we had a moment in South Africa, I think after The Wife or something, where every show now wanted to go very raunchy and very explicit, you know, sexual content and all of that. And
Yeah.
for me, I felt that it became a clutch. And it took away from storytelling because
storyline,
people,
yeah.
they prioritize, you know, like we go through these seasons where this season now is violence. So every show that you're gonna see right now, a film that you're seeing right now, it's about violence and all of that, right? And I was like, fatal seduction is too much for me. I love these actors. I know they can perform whatever. I want to see story, and I feel like the sex is gonna distract me from that. So I'm surprised that you like it that much. So
I love watching it, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do it.
why
I like
not?
to see people kiss. Like please, mwah, but don't lambs. Oh,
Speaking of someone who never did sex scenes, or did he ever do them?
Ooh.
Rest in peace, Chuck Norris.
How about
oh wow, the great
What?
check.
Did he ever do sex scenes?
No,
I don't remember watching Walker Texas Ranger and Chuck Norris is humping. So never ever. What a legend.
What
I
a
man-
legend.
What a
Rest in peace to
G.
the guy, man.
Western
The
thing,
action god.
yeah, Western films don't necessarily have a lot of sex
Yeah.
even in America like that, you know, like no, it's more about guns and all of that.
Yeah,
you know
maybe
what
a
I mean?
lambs, heavy
Yeah.
lambs,
Yeah.
mystery
Yeah.
lambs. That's it.
But do you guys remember the Chuck Norris trend with the jokes? Do you remember any of those jokes?
Yes, there was a trend at
Yeah.
a time, but
I have one.
what?
Yeah.
They said when Chuck Norris is doing push-ups, the earth
Yes.
goes down. How? It's not my joke. It's
I'm laughing at how unfunny it is.
they were not funny, really.
Yeah, but there was just
Yeah.
because he was the guy who could do everything. You know what I mean? The real action god. But I remember that time on X.
Phil is like,
For
what's
the
going
surface
on?
of he's like, Londie, I was drinking with you yesterday. I'm hungover and you coming with this shit, man.
No,
Those
no,
were
it's
the
not that. No,
jokes.
look, I'm
It was
trying to
dry
hold back,
dad
man, because
jokes.
this man is actually a horrible
Yes.
person. You know what I mean? I'm holding back because Chuck Norris was not really actually a good person.
Oh,
he was a
really?
great actor, legacy and all of that. But his politics, he's like who's that wrestling guy who passed away? Who's the wrestling guy? Well, the one with the white hair, man. Hulk Hogan, for instance, right?
yeah,
We
I watched
grew
the
up with him,
documentary,
we
yeah.
loved him, whatever. Mara turns out
Horrible
he's a
person.
horrible human
Yeah.
being who was racist
Yes.
and all of that.
Yes.
Same thing with this Chuck Norris guy.
okay,
His
then
politics,
it is, man.
yeah,
I take back
his
my
politics
racist
is
Really?
sad. But me, I'm on some. The work speaks for it. The work is there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's gone. Nelly Sterin Sarona growing up.
He must
so
rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Mara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there is a TikTok account that actually posts facts about like people where it's like you idolize these people, but
Yeah.
like Dr. Seuss, for example,
Yes.
Yeah.
apparently was a horrible human being, left his wife when she was fighting for her life, you know, with cancer and all of that stuff, like cheated on her or left her or something. So it's just like he's always like, yeah, you guys are, you know, but
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen,
The wife adopted a child, and the child
Kelly,
became
yeah.
a wife.
Horrible.
But I mean, with Chuck Norris, I didn't care about his personal life.
Yeah.
For me, it was just watching him do his art, the work, and that's it.
Yeah, well.
racism.
So, do we stop watching?
Chuck
now?
Norris, passing
What's game?
finishes.
Dies
Okay,
in
no.
one. Okay, no.
Yeah, but yeah, he was.
At
anyway.
86, damn.
Hi. Let's
guess,
move on. One day.
yeah.
maybe-
Anyway, in
Yes.
SA, did you guys see it? Rich Mnisi dropped a Thai collection.
Okay.
fire. It looks amazing.
Fire.
A bit of tsonga patterns in there, some floral, some abstract.
Let's see.
Can we see them? Okay, but
Because
what I
I'm
love.
thinking for like on my boyfriend's birthday, he does like a
Yeah.
black tie event, and I'm thinking
Okay.
maybe
No,
I
these
should
are
maybe
not
check
those
it out.
Ghana ties.
But what I
no,
love.
I know, but I mean, it would be cool to just be like, here, wear this tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're so fire.
Would he
Mara-
wear Rich Mnisi's
okay,
name on a tie? But what I love about
Jiggy.
them is that he changed something that's known to be masculine,
Yeah.
corporate, and now he's, adding a
You
bit
sure,
of,
that's fire.
an abstract art element to it. So
Yeah.
now it's more like an art piece. But it is disruptive.
But the
because
other one
there's
has a naked
bums
man
there.
on it. Like,
Yes,
who's
there's
gonna wear
bums
like
there.
Whose bums? Are
His
those bums?
Some
It's
random
Rich Mnisi's
dude.
bums.
Oh, is
Have
it
you
his
not seen a
bums?
picture of his
Yo,
bums?
hallelujah.
Those are definitely Rich Mnisi bums. I know a Rich Mnisi
So
bum
I'm supposed to be
when
walking
I
around
see it.
with
Londie saying the bums are
Mm.
specific.
Yeah, I wanted to wear a Rich Mnisi tie today.
Yeah.
But apparently you have to order online,
Oh, but
and then
this is-
I'm getting mine on Friday.
But this is
it the bum one?
polite bums, you know?
Is it?
That's just there, B. Like, you have to look at it to see that
Right.
it's bums. It's polite.
The first thing I saw there was bums. It says a lot about me though.
Yeah, perv.
But like the collection is not that expensive. It's not exclusive.
Okay.
So,
So-
you can't talk about
Hey, the last time we
prices
spoke, we
anymore.
spoke about money. You said
Isn't it-
8,000 rand is
Yeah,
expensive.
don't
How
you-
much is it, Lord?
Kibukai.
It's 700 rands.
And that's
Okay,
a
fine,
good
fine,
price.
Fine,
It's, I
fine,
think
fine.
$6.99 even.
Okay.
If I'm not
Oh.
mistaken.
So is that
It's a
considered a good price?
How
Because
much
I've
is a
never worn
normal
tie.
tie?
I
How
don't
much
wear
is
tie.
a normal tie?
I don't own a tie.
Me neither.
How much is a normal tie, guys? How much?
How much is a tie?
How much does it go for?
50 rand. I
Wait.
can't be.
50 rand.
50
Where?
rand. Where? Where are you getting a tie for $50?
Okay.
But I mean, when it comes to ties, is anyone really looking at it like, oh no, you can't get ties? Because for me, it's like it's just a tie. Do you know what I mean? So do
No.
guys look at ties and think
No, it's
like
a statement
it has to be
piece.
a tie from yada yada, or is a tie just a?
I feel like with a tie, my outfit would have been more elevated. It just it's a statement. So that's why he chose ties. And ties
No,
are
I'm just
pretty
talking
in
about
now.
typical black tie though,
Yeah?
not this. I'm just saying like
Does
a normal
anyone
black
care?
tie. Does anyone really care
Yes,
about?
the fabric, the material. Is it
Aye,
going to
man.
last you? Now we're going back
It's not
to...
gonna. It doesn't need to last you. You're wearing it twice a year.
Dior has ties. Elvie has ties.
You see, she's starting.
Woolworths has ties. Zara has ties. Rich
Yeah.
Mnisi now has ties.
Okay.
Nah, I love
Ah,
these
some
ones.
point
These
here, like,
I
hey, how
understand
about
the
to-
price because
Yes.
they're unique.
But now, what I'm saying is, when I'm talking about prices, does the access, not limiting the access for the people to get the tie,
Right.
does it limit the brand, or does it make it more accessible, and does it diminish the value of the brand?
That's a good
Because Rich
question.
Mnisi is known to be exclusive,
Yeah.
it's a limited edition, whatnot. So with that, does it mean now it's diminishing the value of the brand?
Look, it's different because if you go on the social right now, I just saw a video with this Kotene thing is back again, going to Makosa, right? On the Makosa side, I do feel like going to street culture that is not really whatever does diminish the Makosa a little bit. But for me, this is a tie, and a tie can be elevate, like you said, an outfit, or it can be a casual thing, right? So, I think on the rich side, I think it works. On the
Okay.
Makosa side, I don't know. I think what's happening at Makosa right now, for me personally, I feel like it kind of like devalues the brand, thing.
I feel like the tie is like a timepiece. Like if you take care of it, you could pass it down to your son. Do you know what I mean? Like there's certain items that you get where you're like, yo, like I'm gonna keep this, especially because it's limited edition, and then I'll give it to my kid or whatever the case may be. So I think it's one of those things that it'll be like, Exemuna. Do you remember? You don't know. Back in my day,
collection.
this was like, and I'm passing it down to you, and you wear it to your graduation or whatever. And I don't think it's a price thing. I think it's obviously because it's rich, it's legendary as it is, and because it's like a unique way of approaching ties.
ties.
So
My presentation matters. Like, for instance, like, kudos to the guy. Love the success of Galaxy Boy, but I will never wear a Galaxy
Why?
Boy t-shirt. No? Because my nephew wears that.
yeah, man.
You get what
Okay, but it's for
you get what I'm
them.
saying?
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
for the
you know what I mean?
youngins.
Because for me now, I view it as a, Bramfontein
Yes, same.
crowd label. You know what I mean? Even though they've got pieces that are awesome, like, they've got this white tee with the red stripes.
Yeah.
I think it's freaking awesome. But I'm on some, hey, I don't want to be working go spa. He cannot go spa. There's 15 other kids.
Yo,
I've
but
actually
It's
noticed
the
that with
same
men a
thing.
lot. Men are always like, nah, I don't want to go into an event and
Yeah.
then someone else is wearing
Same.
the same. Da-da-da.
I'm a lady, I'm the same.
No, for me personally, I'm here, Cotton On Factory, Mr. Price, whatever,
Yeah,
whatever, shop. So I've just noticed guys say it a lot, and that's why guys will always find like a boutique or like a whatever with that they like, whether it's about like Godspeed, cultish.
And it's not a price
Do you know what I
thing.
mean?
It's just
It's
a
not.
a price
unique
thing.
piece
A
thing.
unique
Yeah,
piece
I want to be
thing.
the only one in the room.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an
Yeah.
exclusivity thing.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
mean, Galaxy Boy, I mean, it looks like, the boss is doing well.
Yeah, yeah.
premium.
No, it is doing well.
Clearly,
Yeah,
It's
it's
everywhere.
it is giving.
it is.
But I don't like it when they do like a replica version.
But I think
of-
that's what made people love it. Sorry to break your word. I think that's why people love it, isn't it? That you can have like a Alma shaped bag, but it's
for
not
cheaper.
the price of the Alma.
Wait,
or
wait,
you have
wait.
those LV
Bring me in,
sandals.
bring me in.
Because I
I'm
didn't
confused.
finish
When
what
you
I
say
was saying.
replica, isn't what Galaxy Boy replicating other brands,
Yes.
or you mean other
they
people
replicate
replicating
like
Galaxy
a
Boy?
LV
They-
bag.
like an like
Oh,
that
Take the
bag.
exact
yeah,
same
yeah, yeah.
Do the
design
same-
of the LV bag and then
Yeah.
maybe just change the print and make it like a Galaxy Boy print.
Oh.
Yeah.
So for me, that's what it throws me off a bit because
yeah.
I like
Why?
originality.
Why can't you just be original?
Be
Because
original.
you already have
Come
a
up with your
market.
own stuff.
Yeah.
Like Maxhosa, he comes
Yes,
up.
yes,
Rich
yes,
Mnisi is doing his own thing.
Yeah.
But also, wait, Asimia with Galaxy Boy. Would you wear, do you think straight men actually would wear a tie with Rich Mnisi's name on it?
Yeah, it's Richard.
Because I saw on Twitter,
It's a
like the straight
flex.
guys were like,
Well, I think we've
because of
got
the name.
3 straight guys
Yeah.
here. Hands up. Would you
let's
wear
go.
a
Would you
rich-
wear? Would you wear?
Would you
Rich
wear it?
Mnisi?
A
A
Rich
tie
Mnisi?
with Rich Mnisi's name on it.
If you did though?
Be honest.
Okay. Yes or no? No.
No.
But it's Richard Mnisi. For me, I feel like it's a flex. It's Richard Mnisi. Shout out. Like you, number one, are being intentional because it's like different
Yeah.
from a normal black tie. Number two, it's Richard Mnisi, so you know that the price point, you're also flexing that you paid more for a tie than what you would usually pay
But people
for.
are
So
saying it's not that expensive if it's 700. That's
No,
what I
it's
was
not
asking. How
expensive,
much
but
is the
it's-
average tire?
it's pricier than the average tie. So I
Is
think
it?
it's still a flex because Rich is still designer.
I know a Dior tie
Hadley.
is quite, it's like 3K.
For a tie?
Aye, man. Use it to strangle
It's
yourself.
Dior.
If you
Aye,
can spend that
Batu,
much,
aye,
no,
aye.
I mean, maybe 20 years down the line, Rich Mnisi is also going to be expensive because I
Yeah.
think he's well on his way up
Rich,
there.
please don't make the
You
But
know?
ties
it is expensive.
3K.
Wow, he
Yeah,
once
yeah,
sold
yeah, yeah.
Mashabela about this stronger thing.
Yeah.
The thing. She sold like what? It was with 35K or 18K
Yeah.
on her website.
I
And
love
people
it.
are going mad. They were like, "What do you mean, Mashabela in Manchester?"
I love that he's such a storyteller, though.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah.
that he does is so intentional.
Yeah.
So, yeah, with this one, I think he wanted to make his mark that, hey, look, gay men are also in corporate now.
But let me can I ask you this though? Do
Yeah.
you think that in South Africa we have a luxury brand that is above, like, back in the day
Mm-hmm.
you had like a David Tlale or a Kevin Raja,
Yes.
and that's where that's where the rich women, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Still.
And then the international brands now took over, that where everybody now is wearing, like your LVs, your Loewe, and all these other. It's
Right.
much more seen as, unlike back in the day where a David Tlale was a statement piece. to go.
Yes.
So do you think that we have that now in South Africa?
I feel like
I think we
Maxhosa is
still
that.
do. Maxhosa is definitely that. A dress for Maxhosa is 11K, if not more now. 13K.
Yeah,
It's,
I'm talking somebody who wants to buy a dress for like 40, 50K.
Okay. No, it's not there yet. Obviously, they can't be there yet. Christian Dior have been there for years, decades even. LV, they're on their way there. But I mean, in terms of like fabric, the pattern, the intention is there to be on that level.
So you're not telling me that in South Africa right now, the top designer, luxury designer in South Africa right now is Maxhosa?
No.
It might not
No.
be price wise, but if you're talking about statement pieces, and when you look at someone
Yes.
and they're wearing
See,
Maxhosa,
40K.
You thinking money.
You
There's
think
a dress
money
for 40K.
immediately.
There
Ah,
we
there you
go.
Hi,
There
There we
it's
go.
a penny.
Maxhosa's, and if you get a custom from them, it's even more. It's even more.
Damn it, baby, it's a penny for ne. Mama lava.
No, that dress is hot.
dress for
Okay. We need to support local, guys.
I mean, we do. Look. I do buy local stuff. I mean, I buy a lot of hair
Same.
stuff.
Yeah.
I buy a lot of ephemeral stuff and all of that. I do support local brands, right?
Okay.
But yeah, I was just wondering because I'm not a luxury brand kind of person.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering, in South Africa, do we really have like a luxury?
But wait, what
brand
makes
style?
it luxury? Is it the price or the quality?
I think price, quality, and exclusivity.
Yes.
I think
That's why I was
exclusivity more
asking
than
about the
anything
ties
else.
then.
That's the
yeah.
thing. How hard
So
is it
does
to
it
access?
diminish the
Because, like,
value of the brand?
For instance, look at MS bag, right? Gore, before the influencers got into the MS bag, that was a statement piece. But because you assume that the only people who get an MS are like rich. But now, if influencers can, whether they're real or not,
No,
it's
they're
another
dating
debate.
rich
You
boyfriends.
understand? So it's like, okay, it's an MS bag, okay.
Also,
you
you
know.
can save up for Hermes bag.
Okay, fine.
But you still have to be in a cute, so they at
No,
least
but
are
now there's
exclusive in that
boutiques
sense.
like Love Luxury in Dubai. They sell.
Amari,
Hermes
what
bags.
resell?
Yeah, they resell.
I just remembered. There was a story we should have covered that I forgot last week. There was a story on Twitter of a lady, apparently who owns a store. Maybe you know her. Maybe you are one of her clients. In
why
Sensen,
me?
because you buy luxury
Okay,
things.
sure.
But, wow.
Okay, go on.
So people were saying the dresses that they rekisang kunto high, like at the store.
Oh,
You
Karen,
saw
she's
that,
my
right?
sister,
Yes. Explain that to me because I was confused. Is it wrong for somebody to go
Yes.
somewhere and buy dresses and then come to South Africa
There's
and
nothing
sell
wrong
them?
with it.
So what was the
Also,
beef?
the people that were coming for are the people that are not actually buying the items from her store. I buy from
Who are we
her.
talking
Okay.
The Lile store
about? Okay.
by Karen. Karen Zulu.
Okay.
Okay.
So explain what's happening
Must
there.
be K on Instagram.
Okay.
So what was happening was people were saying that the clothes that she's selling are replicas. They're not the real stuff.
Okay.
So she sells your Marines. She sells Yaga. She sells Skims.
Oh, I love Yaga. Fuck.
Yeah, she's got Yaga, she's got Skims, she's got Casablanca, she's got like high-end brands, and these are the brands that we always look for as women, you know?
Yeah, I've been wanting to order from Yaga actually. Like I love this shit. Yeah.
So she has it at
Yeah.
her store. So what people are complaining about is that the suppliers are saying they don't know about her store.
Oh yes, there was that.
Yes.
Okay.
Like the main
So somebody
the main-
emailed one of the brands.
Satane.
Ababuza kuti, there's a store in South Africa that is selling your
stuff,
brand.
yeah.
Yes.
Do you know this person?
But are you supposed
And
to
they said
notify?
no.
Like, if I order a bunch of Yaga and then I sell it here, am I supposed to notify Yaga? Like, what is the? Because I mean, if they say
That's
no,
what I
we
was
don't
hoping
know
to-
about
to
her store.
find
does
out.
it
Apparently,
discredit
because
it?
it's high end, you know. Because also for me, I thought the tricky part for her was that she can't also reveal her sources, because that means everybody else is gonna get ideas on how to open, you know, a
Okay.
luxury.
Yeah.
Because there's 2A. 2A has been doing it for years. Also with them, when they started off, everybody was saying their clothes are not real, and they are. Because they sell Dior, they have Fendi, they have Loewe. So now everyone was complaining and saying the clothes are fake. That's how they started off.
Yeah.
But now with her, why does she have to reveal her sources? Why does she have to reveal how she gets the clothes? Because the clothes are real.
So
I
just
can-
come
I
out
can
and say,
tell you
trust
that
me,
for
guys.
sure.
Because I also like I have
Just trust me.
I have a friend in
trust
Canada,
her.
right? Who travels a lot in Europe and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
And then she would buy stuff. And if she sees something that's nice, she will buy it with her own money. And then
Yes.
she'll be like, I got this. I don't think anybody will want it. You know, I put in 10% or 20%. You saving your flight.
That's also at her store.
So
It's like
that's
double
why
the
I was
price.
shocked. Yeah, I was shocked. Corey.
Is it?
Why is that a problem?
It's double. When you go to Yaga, you can get a top for 2K, right?
Yeah.
I think at her store it's almost 5K. It's double because now she also has to get profit.
Hold
What
on.
the
but
hell?
Can you still access that as a South African, that Yaga brand as South African? Can
Yeah,
you
you
still buy it
can.
online?
Yeah.
Is it Yagi or Yaga?
Yaga.
Right? I'm right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the price will be less than if you go to her store.
You'd still
Well,
have
you
to
can
pay
get it
customs.
immediately, but there's
Oh.
customs.
You have to pay for customs.
So what you paying extra for is the immediacy. I think you're
Yes,
getting it
it's there.
now.
You can just go,
But-
fit it, wear it. You
But
know?
I'm saying people questioning the authenticity of it based
Yeah.
on the brand not being aware. I'm saying now you must go tell Yaga, Casablanca, everybody, guys, for you sitting in their requests, number one, and then you must say, hi guys, by the way, I have a boutique where I'm selling your guys' stuff. So if South Africans message you and ask about it, please say I'm legit. I don't understand the logic in that. Sounds like a lot of
also- yeah.
admin.
It is a lot of admin. Like, when people are out for you, they're out for you.
Yeah,
so.
they are.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, so I was very confused about that. Because I thought this is just a normal thing that anybody would do.
My
Damn,
heart
but
was
hey, rather
shattered.
order from Yaga. You saying markup is crazy?
Yeah, the markup is
go to the
crazy.
actual
Let me tell.
page.
But the thing is, you're getting it. You don't have to take a flight and go buy it overseas.
Hey,
Oh, you don't have to wait
take
2
a
It's
weeks.
not
flight.
that crazy,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's crazy.
No,
Because, I
if
mean,
we
these
go
days,
from
online
2K to
shopping make
5K,
things
that's
so
a
much
crazy
easier.
markup.
Yeah, but even if you
It's the
buy
wait.
on, yeah, the wait. Oh, no, it's actually quick now, 3 to 5 days. But also tax 50% of the price of that item.
So I guess
Jesus.
maybe it's kind of the same.
If it's 30K, you're gonna give them 15K. So
Yeah.
now you're paying 45,000 for that item.
Yeah. Tell Shamisa that we were laughing about the topic that we had the other day about that girl that I could not pronounce her name. What's her name again?
Chappelle!
yeah, now she's getting cooked, and I'm like, maybe Phil,
Chappelle's doing
Did
the
you think about-
most. Did you see that?
Did you think about me, Shamisa?
Phil, you are a wizard. You
Yeah.
Showmax.
Sangoma.
Yeah.
Sangoma.
You cursed
Humble twice.
Showmax. You don't like Chappelle, and then she gets cooked on socials for being mean to the little
Humble
girl.
twice. Oh,
Yeah, I
humble
know.
twice.
Yeah, but
And I keep telling you, can you speak billions into
Ah,
my
so
life?
that-
You're wasting the gifts on other things
Yes,
like
give me
Chappelle.
numbers.
But the good thing
Like-
out of that whole conversation that we had, I
Yes.
didn't know her music. But
Yeah.
after we had that conversation, and it was so much fun, I did actually listen to some of her music. So when
And-
that thing happened again, I'm like, oh, this girl, I was, warming up.
Phil, I want to be in your good books forever. You're like 50
I
cents.
love it.
Like, I don't want to beef with you.
But did you guys
honestly.
see what happened with her, with the child?
Yeah, but
thing?
it's ridiculous.
It's
It's
so
ridiculous.
horrible.
So basically, it's a celebrity story basically.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So this footballer and his wife and their daughter are in a hotel that this chaperone, whatever her name is,
Oh,
happens to
Chappelle
be
Chaperone.
Chappelle
Give her a new
Rowan.
name, yeah. Chappelle
What is it?
Chaperone.
Chappelle Rowan.
Chappelle Rowan.
Yes, that's
there you
it.
go.
Yes.
So Chappelle Rowan happens to be in the same hotel with them, right?
Yeah.
So she's sitting there with her security and stuff like that. So the kid apparently is a fan, but now this Chappelle is always drag and all of that. So the kid is not sure that it's her.
Yeah.
So the kid says to the mom, "That's not her, mom." And the mama says, maybe it is her. Then the kid does decide on her own accord to go and see, is this
Is
the
it
person that
her?
I think it is? The kid does not speak to her, does not say anything. He literally just stood there and looked at her.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah. Chappelle, security. Why is she? Why
No,
what's this?
Chappelle
The
is
security now
our
had to go to the mom and the daughter to yell at them, you are disturbing her peace. Why is the kid? I'm like, the kid didn't even ask for a picture.
First of all, let's always be nice to children. Picture or no
Yeah,
picture.
to
Let's always
everyone,
be nice
actually.
to children. Like, come on. What's a chaperone?
Where's the child? No, she's doing
Chaperone.
too much.
And
She's
it's a
doing-
kid, and she's
Also,
so
it's a public
young.
restaurant, right?
Yes.
Like,
It's
why
a
are you
public
there?
space.
Why
You know what
are
I mean?
you there?
And if you're in drag, even if the kid didn't recognize you, I'm so kids in general just love
he's-
to stare
no,
at
she's
people.
out of drag.
Wait.
She's
Is it a he
usually
or
in
she?
drag.
Wait,
She's
wait.
usually
Guys,
in
I know
drag.
nothing about my favorite person. So
Yes.
it's a he.
She
You guys keep saying she, he.
she is in drag.
the
as in
child
her
he.
make no
Drag.
no both
Shasha,
she's.
Shasha, it's in...
When you hear drag, I'm
okay.
saying women can do drag. You know,
Yeah.
well, I think.
Yes,
Sorry, I
like
don't want to
drag
offend
aesthetic.
Women
anybody.
do drag.
As in
Oh.
her elevated makeup.
Okay, I
Yes.
get you now.
Sorry if I don't know
Yeah,
about the
no.
drag politics. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically then now, but then also now people are saying on social media, she didn't know that this wasn't just a normal kid, and it's like whether it's a celebrity
doesn't
kid or not, it's
matter,
a
it's a
kid.
child.
It's a kid.
I feel like that's why she dragged the child, because she knew it's a celebrity.
No, even if she didn't
She wants
know,
to
it
trend,
doesn't
remember?
matter.
She wants to
Konji,
trend.
Your
there's that
fave.
element,
Yes.
yeah.
You love her.
Remember my face.
Oh, she even
She's
cried. The
always
kid cried.
calculating.
I missed that
Yes.
part.
She
Apparently.
wanted this moment.
And this is this guy's
Brazilian
stepchild.
Oh,
The girl,
okay.
he's with Jude Law's ex-wife, so it's Jude Law's kid as well.
So the
she's,
child is actually
she's
Jude
coming with a
Law's.
double celebrity.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Who Chappelle you are calculator, guys? Pomani who Chappelle. She knows exactly what she's doing. Chappelle chaperone.
I'm sorry, Friday. I segued
Nah,
there.
you
I
cooked her. Now-
Chappelle.
no,
We're
now
still on
you-
fashion.
No, you
No,
cooked her.
no,
You
no,
actually
no.
cooked her.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
she made So I'm reading this
Yeah.
this Shapiro thing. Anyway, one thing I actually thought was really interesting on the socials this week was
Yeah.
the fact that Dominic Zaka came out and
Hi.
said that so he's like a really big. I know him from like I've seen him on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Is
But
he a podcaster?
no, he's like a
What is
TikToker.
a content
TikToker.
creator.
Yeah,
Yeah,
content
Content
creator.
creator,
That's
is it
yeah.
like
That's
the
that's about
Fluffy
yeah,
guys?
yeah.
Those-
Yes,
that
yes.
good.
So
Okay.
he came onto social media and said that like he was dating some dude, and then and then the dude always needed money for stuff, like he was paying for a lot of the stuff, but then the dude had a girlfriend, so he realized he was funding the dude's relationship with the girlfriend, and he
Yeah,
thought,
Dirachala.
and the girlfriend was introduced to him as his cousin. So a lot was
The
happening.
couple was scamming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously people on social
I
media
love a
were saying a
successful
lot
scam.
of things because
Yeah.
apparently dude is 21 and homeboy, I don't know
The
their
boyfriend.
pronouns. Let me say they
Yeah,
rather.
yeah,
I don't know their
don't-
pronouns.
No. I think you can use both.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
think-
I don't know
yeah,
the
because
pronouns respectfully. So apparently they're 33 and the dude is 21, and that's why people then started talking about it on socials. And
So
yeah,
the
just
scammer's 31.
the scammer's 21,
Oh.
and then they are 33.
Who's there? Dominique.
Dominic,
Yes, so
yeah.
people were upset about that, and then there was also just the whole thing of like scamming, obviously, because they like you're really good at like on TikTok. He's really good at like if someone sends him a hate comment, he will find out where you work, what you do, and like send it to your boss.
Yeah.
So like if you can do all that investigation about
Why you not-
people, why
Strangers, yeah. Why
couldn't
yeah,
you
yeah.
find
Yeah,
out
yeah,
that
yeah.
this guy has a girlfriend? You know,
Yeah.
so
Matters of love are different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, matters
this is
of the
gonna
heart,
be.
man.
Matters of the heart.
You
matters
see,
of the heart.
I don't
Yeah.
care for people's personal
Wait,
lives.
go.
But here's the thing about the industry. You know, one of the things that has always bothered me about instant fame that the content creators are coming into is that they don't have the sense and sensibility to understand gore, you don't have to feed the monster. So now you have these kids now who've got followers who are turning them into celebrities, and they want to live a life that is not real.
Yep.
Do you understand? They
Oh,
want to
that's
live
okay.
a life. Oh my God, I live an expensive life. I've got the hottest boyfriend. You know, like my life is perfect. And for me, that's the takeaway from this. There are many people who are in relationships that they know from the word go, there's no love here, there's nothing here. But aesthetically, to please the masses.
Yes.
You understand? They
They
continue with them.
continue.
Because somebody who is that discerning when it comes to other things, how to dribble like a 21-year-old? It does not make sense.
I don't even want to talk to a 21-year-old.
Jeez.
Like, besides my brother and
No,
his
but
friends.
I need to know more about this Dominique
Yeah,
guy. Is he
yeah.
like a confident guy? What does he do?
Very confident.
Really?
Very confident.
Oh.
Very.
That's what you think.
Yeah, that's another thing. Persona versus.
Read the room.
Yeah, if you
Yeah, it's giving very insecure, dating a young boy.
Yeah.
You know, trying
it's also
to
a dominance thing, you know.
over-impress.
Dating somebody who's younger, you are
Yeah.
more dominant, so you think you can control the young person, and then the young
Yes.
person, no,
No,
I'm actually gonna
I'm
control
in
you.
charge. I'm in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, relationships when they have that power dynamic of like someone who's older and has way more than you
Yeah.
versus, you know what I mean? But it's actually like, hey, you'll still get cooked either way, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he got cooked.
So I think, yeah, it sucks that they got scammed, but at
He
this
didn't get scammed.
not scammed, sorry, finessed. Because I mean, no,
Yeah,
but to-
finesse is
but
the
if
right
I'm
word.
dating you, I obviously think that you are part of my community, but then you have a whole girlfriend.
They dated for how long?
And then also the girlfriend being introduced as the cousin. So I'm like, so the girlfriend knew they
Is
were
in
running
on it.
game.
Yes.
Like I don't understand that one. That's actually the part where I'm like, say girlfriend, what's happening? Like
Mara, let me
People are
throw a
hungry,
spanner
guys.
in there. Let me put it this way:
Yeah.
if you are using me, and then I use you, and if I'm trying to use you,
yeah.
right, and you turn out to be smart enough to say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna use Phil back.
Yes.
Isn't that square?
I love it.
what a fair usage.
I love a scammer scamming a scammer.
Yeah, let's use each other,
Successful.
Because there is no reason for somebody who is that confident, somebody who is seemingly, according to what they project,
Yes.
is successful, to be running after a
21-year-old
and paying all these bills. Look, I can understand if it was just a
but-
physical
Oh, he was paying
thing.
all his bills?
Hey,
He paid for an Airbnb. They paid for an Airbnb for the dude, and the dude was at the Airbnb with the dolly.
Okay, love it.
Nah.
Okay, successful. What
Why
else?
are you laughing?
What else? What else?
No, honestly, but I
He's just crying for Airbnb. What else, guys? What
Airbnb
bills does a 21-year-old
not
have?
the bills, but like activity.
Okay.
But also, do you need to have money to date?
Yes.
Do you need to have money to be
Yes.
in a relationship?
no.
Yes.
No.
It could be 500 rands, 200 rands. You have to have some sort of money. How are you going to buy flowers? How are you going to take your girlfriend out or your
Okay.
boyfriend out?
Okay.
You need some sort of like, funds akhona saved up
Yeah.
for dating.
Because I think there's just been such a juxtaposition on social media. You have Lassie saying,
Oh,
dude
my
sent me
girl.
1,000 rand to say hi.
We're not
and
doing
then
thousands.
you have Domingo
Yes.
from the New Gen podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out Tito. Saying I can't date because I can't afford it.
No, because he
So-
got scammed. That's why
no,
he's not
I
going to
love
date.
his honesty, though.
He must be straight. It's because he spent and he got scammed
What's scam? What do
Okay.
you mean?
by the 21-year-old. He dribbled him.
Not
Isn't he a
Dominic.
21-year-old?
Domingo is somebody else.
Hey, yini lama gama lawo. Like also
Dom.
yindaba Dominique Domingo.
No.
Domingo.
Domingo.
Domingo from
now
the
it's
New
not
Gen
Dominique, it's
podcast.
Domingo.
Yes.
Yes, Domingo.
Queen.
So I'm
Okay,
saying
but
there's
they're
been,
all on YouTube.
but I'm saying there's been
Crazy.
a
I feel so
juxtaposition
old.
Yeah.
online because Lassie is saying, "How can you send me 1,000 rand to say hi?"
Mm-hmm.
And then Domingo is saying, "I can't afford to date." So clearly, money plays a huge role in relationships. And I'm saying,
It does.
what is your guys' stance on that?
Okay, Lassie's my girl, right?
Right.
I saw the video. It was a bit of a cringe because it's 1,000.
Yeah.
We're not going on the internet. First of all, it's your Wi-Fi, your data. You're already spending more than
You
that
spent
1,000
1,000.
to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But, the real chat is that what type of guys are you talking to as well? Why does this guy even have your number to even send you the 1,000? Like, did you meet this guy? Because I feel like when you meet someone, you can obviously tell, I know lows or corner sustainable lifestyle yami because he's doing well for himself. Because guys also look at us. They're like, oh, okay, sharp, like own car, whatever.
Right.
Whatever I'm coming with is just the icing on the cake. But for me, it's like, okay, the before the 1,000.
Yeah. What was the
What was the
connection?
chat?
Yes.
Like, why did you think you can give this guy your number so that he can eventually send the hi?
And if it's wrong, something, it's kind of embarrassing. As in, if you're gonna send me something, send me the real stuff. You can't want to send me something and then, you know what I mean? Like, as in.
But also, you can't
especially-
ask for real stuff from a man that doesn't. What's the real
No,
stuff?
but I'm saying if it's not a request, for me, it's like, don't offer something and then it's like, whatever is considered to be subpar. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
As in, no one, like, nothing irks me more than someone who offers to do something and then doesn't do it properly.
Okay, fair.
Do you get what
fair,
I'm saying?
fair.
So
Yeah,
it's like, for
yeah.
him, he didn't have
Fair.
to send money at all then.
But there's levels.
Wait,
you know?
maybe I misunderstood it, right?
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
now
she
I'm
was
sitting here
first
thinking,
lady. Like,
I'm
why
sitting
would
here
you
thinking,
That's
send
what I'm
1,000
saying. There's
rand?
levels.
Correct.
Why are you even approaching
okay,
the
let me just
first
explain
lady?
this. I'm thinking,
Can't
Jorge,
so ill.
this
you
guy got
can't
a number
afford.
somewhere else, and this 1,000 was a higher. Jorge, hey, I've got your number.
Oh, I'm
Can I-
greeting. Oh, yes, yes.
That's
Okay,
why
okay,
I'm
okay,
thinking.
okay.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
who
thinking.
gave the number?
That's the
Not
thing.
her.
For maybe I'm not saying that's a fact. I'm saying
Maybe he
I'm
pretended he was
thinking.
doing a booking also.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
okay,
what they all
can we see
do.
what she said, actually?
Okay, yeah. Let's hear what she has to say about it.
She looks fly.
Yes. Oh, look at her.
Oh, into yathi ngibone le reference ngibone nangendlela le mali esendwe ngayo bese ngiyasola ukuthi ukhona omunye wakwasenda into nje ngicela ukuqedela istory ke ukuthi ngake ngehlelwa ke la angazi ngizothini nina nizojaja ukuthi yini le yangehlakalela but ngeke angazi ngixoxele le ndaba because it's quite I think disrespectful.
And highly embarrassing.
Hayibo.
Friend, ngathola i-message ne ukuthi kuno 1,000 ofakiwe kwi-account yami.
Account. See,
Okay.
It's not even the number.
So this 1,000 mangiwuthola ngithi mina le reference
Uyithole phi number?
kathi ngake
I-account
ngawubona lo 1,000 umuntu engasakhulumi naye ngoba ngamashelisa wabheda ngaphuma kuyena mhlambe ngino 8 noma angazi but izinyanga seziningi. So lo Jelly Tot ngicabanga ngithi hayi mhlambe khona i-SMS ezongena bo mhlambe khona into ezothi hayi mhlambe bengikhokhela I don't know but ngithi kuzoba khona into ayodlula 2 days ngihlaba ucingo because sengaze ngibizwe yini semthamo.
Yabona le story sinama loopholes amanye.
So sengaze nami ngibizwe ukuthi angizofakaza ake ngiuchecke lo 1,000 uvelaphi ngihlaba ucingo kule Jelly Tot right. So bese ngiyamfonela ngimfonele lo Jelly Tot ngithi mina kuno 1,000 ongenile la insukwini uphumaphi abesethu uJelly Tot hayi bengibingelela ngithi hawu ngake nikubingelela ngo 1,000
No, it's very good.
kubingelela ngo 1,000 hayi bese ngithi ke mina ke enene kusho ukuthi sengizokubiza ngoma 1,000 because if there's one thing about these women
1,000.
actually my friends sizoqamba uyabona nje lo use ucash send
Okay, it's all right.
sizoqamba siqamba
Yeah, it's
ngaleyo
fine, guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. New information there. It's an account, not a number.
Yeah.
So essentially your bank account, not
Oh
a
yeah, so that
phone
means
number.
that you must have sent
Yeah,
your
they know each
account
other.
details. But I think for me, like my thing is that like just have enough money to afford yourself and a little bit of me. That's what I've always said. Like the relationship must still be nice. Do you know what I mean? As in have money for your life and then also have money for dates, outings, you know, like a vacation here and there. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I've ever expected, like, it doesn't need to be crazy.
Yeah.
But, like, come on, like, let's.
But I feel like
Romance requires
expectations
money.
are the ones that ruin everything. Because obviously she was expecting more.
Yeah.
And the guy under-delivered. So I feel like you always have to like set your expectations. Everybody must know, okay, now for me to get into this relationship, this is what I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that, you know, it takes that away. Your manje
I can or I can't,
disappointments.
and it's a real
You know what I'm saying? So
conversation.
the guy immediately knows, okay, so this is what you want. So I can't do that. And then he steps away. Because one thing about guys, they always look for a traditional woman. Whereas
You
they
wanna be a
can't
traditional
provide
man.
the tradition. They can't be a traditional provider. Because traditionally, a man is supposed to provide.
Yes.
Because you're not going to tell me to be a traditional woman and
Cook,
understand.
clean, fuck, shut up.
You know what I'm saying? Be supportive, all of that. And
Like-
then, at the end of the day, I'm fighting for my life. I'm working. I'm a hustler.
And I always say
We're
the
going
patriarchy
50-50.
The
You know what I'm saying?
patriarchy was created by men for men. So if you want to, like you said, if you want a traditional woman and you're really strict
You
on
need to
that,
be a traditional
be a
provider.
traditional man, and a traditional man is a provider.
That's
if I
it.
can chill in bed and wake up, go 4 p.m. and not cook and not clean shop, do you know what I mean? But if I have these duties and expectations from you, then you need to also live a traditional
But
life,
this
which is
is
being
also the problem. Women are also not straight about what they want. And the women that are straight are seemed to be selling. Because they are very straight about what they want from a man, right? We're not gonna hate on what anybody wants. If you go into a relationship and you say, I want a G-Wagon. I want my man to buy me a G-Wagon when I get pregnant as a push gift. That's what you want, right? Those are your expectations. And you need to tell the other person so that they know that, okay, this is the bar. If you are lower than this bar, we can't go anywhere in this relationship. And then everybody knows what is expected from this relationship. So when you start saying a woman is selling because they are very straight about what they want financially, it's because you can't afford it. A man that can afford it will not say you are selling because it's right up there with the things that they are going to get for you in any case.
Mara, guys, if it's transactional, then there's a selling and a buying. Do you understand? Because if the condition of your relationship is set on the basis of there has to be a transactional reciprocation, that is selling.
No, it's
agree.
selling if it's from the get-go. If you say, because a friend of mine, before seeing Popeye, was a Popeye, because he took a girl from the club, right?
Yeah.
And you know about Kulumile, obviously bought them drinks, whatever. Okay, back to his crib. Okay, must say back at the crib, obviously they do what they do, whatever. Nothing is being communicated in terms of money or whatever.
Yeah.
Next morning, honey wants her bag. Kanjan, man, I thought we were just vibing.
I thought we actually were feeling each other.
Exactly. So then the Han calls the cops. The cops are also so used to this vibe. They're like, nah, my guy, give her the money.
Yeah.
Give her the money. So, I mean, for me, it's like, if you're selling, just say you're selling.
Okay. Fair.
Don't try and scam a guy, get him to be into you, do whatever you guys are doing. And then after, it's like, I'm not going to buy a couch if I don't know what the price is. Give me the price first so I can know if I can afford that couch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But if it's a relationship setup, girls, right?
I think it's transactional when it's a thing of also I would like if you wouldn't like him without that add a grocery benefit.
Yes.
Then surely it's transactional.
Yes.
Like if you can't be with this person outside of what they can do for you financially, then I think it becomes transactional. Not someone spoiling their partner or whatever. But if you like,
Don't make
no,
us feel
if it
bad.
wasn't for, then you wouldn't be with him.
Yeah.
Then I think it's like out. So you actually don't see it like as a person
No, I disagree.
romantically, you might not be
Why?
into him.
He comes with the money. That's him.
Yeah,
It's
but
like you coming with your fame. You are full. You can't take that away. They have to support you or not.
But you can have the money, but it doesn't mean you must send it to me.
There's no way my man is driving a G-Wagon and me nang drive Vitesse. And you're not getting me a new car.
But that's
You
how Dominican
can
go back. They're
afford
not gonna
it.
find love most.
You can afford it.
But then that speaks to like entitlement, like being feeling entitled to someone else's. And like I said, it's all good and well. I believe people like women should be spoiled. I also believe that a man should fundamentally believe that women are the prize. You know what I mean? But I'm also saying that I'll never feel entitled to my person's money. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Just because maybe I've seen that it doesn't mean that it's owed to me. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, there's also that.
But I mean, and it's affecting.
But dates within your,
but I'm saying it's now even affecting the young kids because I mean, Domingo from
He's young.
Yeah, like I said,
he's
he's
a
like
new gen. They were
he's
talking
a
about
new
22,
gen, and I'm like,
23.
how
even
much
my
money?
brother has so much pressure. He's only
Chief.
23.
Ay, man,
My brother's 20, and sometimes he's just like, I really hate to ask you and mom for money. I'm like, you're a student.
lot.
Where are you supposed to get it? Why do you feel this pressure
My
to have
brother
it
used to
figured
steal
out?
my alcohol, my
Like,
champagne bottles,
just
just
to go
to give it
flex
to
an eye.
Hans. It's a lot. I was like to him, are you going to be able to maintain this?
Because
I
now
don't
you're
know what
showing
he
this
said,
girl
actually.
this
This
thing.
flashy
Ngemali
lifestyle,
yesiswati.
and it's not you.
Yeah.
Just come in as yourself,
Can I see what he said exactly?
I can't
before I feel
sustain
bad for
myself
the
and
2Ks?
a girl right now. So I wouldn't want a girlfriend that I can't spoil.
Okay, what do you mean
That
sustain?
he can't spoil.
Domingos, what do you mean by sustain? Because like now it feels like you're saying that if a guy is not rich, he shouldn't date.
He didn't say rich.
I wouldn't say not rich, because rich is rich, and you can sustain someone and not be rich. You can sustain yourself and someone else and not.
So love is all about
I
money.
can date him. He's
I
my
would
guy.
say if you want a girlfriend, you should be
Rich.
stable
So you're not stable.
for yourself and someone else. Because now with the girlfriend, what
So
what
you
happens?
telling young boys here that they
No,
have
you
to
mustn't
take
date
care
if
of.
you're broke at all.
Bro, are you broke?
No.
So what are you trying to say?
But I can only sustain right now as we speak. I can only
Myself.
sustain myself and
So
my
you are
love
telling
him.
these young boys
So
that they have
smart.
to pay for the girl.
But like, why do
No,
you?
bro, look, okay, when you get a girlfriend, what's required of you? To go out together, spend time together.
Yeah, but it's
staying
not
in
like
the
an
house the
everyday
whole
thing.
time is boring, bro.
Yeah, it's not an everyday thing.
Are you a dad or something? Like, what do you
Okay, so you
Take
don't
your
go
L,
on
my brother.
Of course I
But
do.
it's not a-
Nah.
Hi guys, I'm
nah.
sorry. Maybe I'm too old school, Mina. Like guys,
I feel bad
I
that
miss
young
building.
people
What
feel
happened
that way.
to
What?
building?
Feeling like a dad.
No, I feel bad that like young people. I mean, I don't know how old these boys
like
are,
they
but they're
can't
definitely
date.
kids. Yeah, I mean, you should still be able to date, and yes, maybe something you might have to put some money aside for a budget or have a conversation, but you should still be able to enjoy.
But also, how
dating.
old is this
You don't
boy?
have to be rich, but
How old
it's-
is the boy?
I don't know. I think they
'Cause,
must
I
be in their
mean-
early 20s.
And then the girls that he's dating, they're still in high school. So
High school?
what is he paying for?
I think early 20s as well, but I'm saying like that's why sometimes I feel like social media must have cooked everybody because young people should still be able to date and do what's within their range and also just have the conversations of like, yeah, okay, we're gonna go out on a date. Like what? So you're telling me he can't date until he can go to
No,
Tang
that's wild.
every
Guys,
week.
the spoiling is for us. It's not for you guys. You guys are too young. You only get there when you're 25 and above. You know? Keep it cute. Keep it cute. Go to picnics. Go to movies. Do
Yes,
all
or
of that stuff.
something. Yeah,
Don't be
man.
hectic, okay?
And ladies, also take it easy. Like, let's all understand that I'm not saying you need to be willing to build with a man and have your standards, but like, because I have a lot of younger brothers, as in, because I call my cousins my brothers, I'm always like, why are you guys stressed about these? Like, what's happening in your circles that like is making you feel pressurized to have it all together? But don't let somebody make you a Popeye just because you're not a millionaire at
But
whatever
also, what are
age
these girls coming
you're
with?
at. So
It's-
I have Popeyes though. Once again, I love the Popeyes. I'm here to listen, judge, and share your story. Maybe someone resonates with you on that, but every week someone has to be made a Popeye because there are evil people in the world. But so I have a Popeye who says they have quoted this as the grocery run. So she asked me to quickly transfer 200 Rand for groceries because she was at the till and forgot her card at home. I sent it immediately, no questions asked. That was 3 weeks ago. There were no groceries. There was no till. There was another man. I bought that man's date night and I'm only finding out now. First of all, questions. I have questions. Number one, what does she mean she doesn't have her card? Because then when you transferred it, what did you transfer
No,
it to?
that's not
She had
where I'm
Apple
at.
Pay, meaning she had her card. Number one. Number two, which date night is 200 Rand?
bucks.
And
Also,
where?
which groceries are you buying for 200?
Like what grows?
Are you buying data?
Get
What are
shower
you
gel
buying?
and loofah and toyo. Like that's it. I don't understand any of it. Like I don't get it because how did she say, oh babe, I left my card, please send me 200? And this was an e-wallet maybe. And she went to withdraw.
Also, why is he complaining over 200 bucks?
What date is 200 bucks? Like where
It's
am I
just
taking, dude?
200s. How many 10 rands are 200?
2 shots of Don Julio at a restaurant are more than
It's
that.
less than my bank charges.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to sound like out of touch or like obnoxious or whatever, but I'm genuinely like, which dates is this? Like what's happening?
Why are you complaining? You must just be laughing because it's a cheap ass date that you shouldn't be part of.
So you're saying he should charge it to the game?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, how did you even know that the girl spent it on a date?
Yes,
Like,
how
I
do you
mean,
know?
the girl could have not bought grocery but done something else.
Insider, how did he
Roomies,
know?
can we also start being more detailed with the Popeye stories? We need to understand the context, how long you've been dating someone, for example, how you found out. You can't just say, found out he was cheating. Did you look through the phone? Did you catch him live jive? Do you know what I mean? So please, 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 when you send us your stories, because we want to judge you properly. I'm kidding. Because we want to advise you properly, we do need the full context. And then I have one more. So Popeye number 2 captioned it as the healing era. And they said, she told me she needed space to heal and work on herself. Respect. I stepped back. I gave her her room. I checked in gently. She needed space to heal at Sun City with someone else, paid for by someone else, while I was at home reading self-improvement books to be a better partner for her in return.
girl.
I was in a whole personal development era for a situation.
He needs it. more than she does. She needed the
he's the
trip.
one-
She was suffocating.
Oh, Lord.
She needed the trip. He's not taking her out on trips. He's reading books. Voga ukipe intombi yako.
No, but also, guys,
But isn't he reading books because she's not there? They are in a healing what?
Yeah.
Okay, go
The
ahead.
healing
No,
must
but you
come
know
with the
when
trip. He can read the book on a trip.
no, but you know when someone says they need to work on themselves,
Yeah.
it's
That's
not
what it's
really
code
working
for.
on.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
actually
not
It's a
calling it
breakup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a breakup.
Yeah,
It's not
Shem.
like to say, like, let me get my life together.
Yeah,
Please leave me
Shem,
alone.
it's not coming
Yeah,
back.
it's a breakup.
Kishapka vibe.
Yeah.
But I'm really sorry that you were trying to do some introspection while she was in Sun City. Personally, Sun City is my favorite place. I also would have left your
I
ass.
love it for my girl.
But here's the thing, though,
I would
guys.
have
There are
also left
certain-
your ass for Sun City. I'm kidding, but I'm sorry.
There are certain people who love to keep the doors open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There are certain people that will never say, let's break up or I don't want this. Who, especially if there are perks within that relationship,
Yes.
right? Or, but no. I don't want to be with this guy anymore, but he's a safe space for me. So let me go find myself,
I low-key
whatever.
feel like she went
I
on a
can
trip
find
with
it.
Whatever,
someone
she
else.
Ricky
She went on a
boy,
trip with
what's
someone
happening?
else.
Just in case
to
you are
check.
bumper,
That's
because you say, just in
yeah.
case the grass is not
That's
that
why
green.
she's my
Yeah, let me
girl.
see the grass. Is the grass?
Yeah.
It's not fertilized. It's not that green. Okay, I can come back.
Okay, I can go back.
I have a
Yeah.
friend who actually
hate
just
those
took a
people,
break
though.
from her man, and I said, dude, I don't do breaks.
Don't do breaks.
Break up with me, rather.
Yeah.
Don't come and tell me, Shamisa, I think we need to take like a 2-week break. Leave me. Because
No, but
by the
see,
time you
mama
come
break.
back from that break, I'm going to be engaged. I'm going to be pregnant. I'm going to be living in a different country. As in,
Exactly.
life is going to have moved.
Exactly. It's like my
Yeah.
man,
Like-
he doesn't even give me a day. When I say, yo, so Shama, I say too.
The two of us. The two
I'm
of
here.
us. The two
What
of
do
us.
you need to shower Moya? I'm
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
No, I'll just sit. I'll be quiet. I love that because that's what we need in relationships. Because you leave me for 2 seconds.
You won't find me where you left me. I'm sitting on this pink ass couch now. 10 seconds later, I'm in the fall. You know what I mean? You won't find me where you left me. Like my dude is the same way. He'll just be like, even if I'm annoyed and I'm like, no, I'm actually
Guys are
gonna
worse
go
than
home.
us.
Yes, I'll be like, I'm gonna
Men.
go home. He'll be like, no, sleep it off. But here, like there's no,
I love it.
There's no
I love
go
it.
home.
It's the best.
So listen, my Popeye for the week. Please do not listen to Abo.
Read
breaks.
the room, bro. It's
Read the-
over.
Read the room. She's
are
at
all
the palace in
Popeyes.
Sun
Yo,
City.
Shem.
Read the room. She's at the
But
palace.
the girl, I love her. Please write us
Yeah.
something. How did Sun City go?
What?
How
Your
did it
side of the
go?
story.
No, but I did-
Was it sunny?
Yeah, can you actually hit us up about Sun City?
I love her.
You could
She
be
must
the
talk to us.
next week's no face, no case. Send us a picture of the balcony
No.
view from the palace. You know what I mean? But
Exactly.
for me
Was
personally,
she
I
at the
did.
palace or at the chalets?
I think she was at the palace.
I hope
Surely.
so. She's our girl.
But I told you last week, Phil, we support
Police
women's
says-
rights
Yeah.
and wrongs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The-
Nah, you can't have it both. You want to have it both ways. But anyway, hey,
Listen,
anyway.
but don't embarrass me, roomies.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think it's been a good one.
Yeah, but here's the thing, honesty, guys. You know,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Any relationship, honesty is key. You
Yes.
know, if you don't want something, you don't want it. Be honest about it, and stop dragging these kids along. You're gonna find whatever it is that will suit you. Phambili nje. And that's why people commit suicide and all these things, because people are not being honest about what they want and honest about what they are in this for. But anyway, Rumi, read the room.
Hurting
It's
people's
over.
not nice,
Yeah.
man. Like I'm not. None of us are saints or whatever in this life thing. But like, I just feel like no, man, guys. This is someone. Like this is a person. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
let's try be tender with each other and considerate. Even if you want to do some fuck shit, like just sometimes also think that like, ish, man, no. But come on. Does this person deserve this?
And also, don't let social media ruin it for you. You know, if somebody else is getting flowers, you don't know what they had to do to
Maybe
get
they're
those
apology
flowers.
flowers.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't know. Maybe it's a post from last year.
Right.
And here you are feeling pressure, putting pressure on your man, putting pressure on your girlfriend.
Right.
Whereas you guys could just be enjoying your relationship. I feel like there's a lot going on. It's
Yeah.
just highlight reels, guys. It's not a real thing.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
highlights.
Yes.
I want to send a shout out. Right?
Yeah.
Can I do my shout out?
Yes, of course.
It is to Khumuzo Christopher. You are amazing, my darling. Wow.
Yeah.
How old is she? She looks amazing.
In
It's like she's 30-something.
She's in the 40s.
My
Because she's friends with
God.
Mampo Briska.
She's an amazing
Brescia,
actress.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's stunning. She's amazing. She is proof that hot hands can actually do it. You know,
Yeah.
they have brains. They're sexy.
Yes.
You know, like, wow.
Okay.
I'm obsessed because she's beautiful and she's doing a beautiful job.
Okay.
You know,
For people
everything
who don't know
about
what
her-
she does, Pela, you need to let them know.
Oh, okay. So right now she's on Fatal Seduction. If you want to see how good she is, you can. And she was also on
Scandal, and she's
Scandal.
currently on Generations as well. Generations Legacy.
yes,
yeah.
she's doing the most. But on Fatal Seduction, my God, she's the star of that show.
Right.
I love her so much. The way she brings it together, the way she makes me like I'm involved. I'm involved in her life. Like, I love her.
Well, we love Komotso.
I know she's your friend.
I know her. She's not my friend, but I know her. So I was allowing
Phil
you.
hates his friends. You
Aye,
were
but
cooking your friend last
no,
week for
you know
the
when you say somebody's your friend.
No, okay. One thing about Phil, I think he has industry friends.
The
then-
real
And
stuff.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it, I
like
get it.
if she's in the room and I'm in the room, we obviously gonna hi and hug whatever, but it's not like we
She's
we
been
hang
hot
out.
forever.
Yeah,
Shout out to-
Look at that.
Shout out to Miss-
My God. Oh, cheapy.
Yeah.
I already said my shout out. It was
Yeah.
for the Kasi Jams boys. I know it's usually for the ladies, but because I watched the episode
Yeah.
today, for me, my shout out is the Kasi Jams boys.
Right.
Phil, do you have a shout out?
I do not have a shout out.
Us.
Us,
We
for
here.
Women
Yeah,
Crush
shout out to
Wednesday.
y'all though. No, actually, no, you're all right. Shout out to y'all though,
Yes.
because you working ladies, your weekends are actually coining. It's weekends of coins.
Weekends
Yeah.
of coins.
Every day is a coin day.
Isn't that a blessing though to know that your social life becomes your coin life? You know what I mean?
It's amazing.
That you're socializing, but you're working.
What did Cardi
Such
B
a
say
blessing.
she said, you
It's
in
such
the
a
club
blessing.
just to party. I'm here, I get paid a fee.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah,
My
so
friends
I'm
always
very,
say that.
Very proud of you girls for
Yeah,
that. And yeah, so
I'm
I guess
proud of
that's
us
my-
all. We're
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
along
We've
nicely,
come-
you know?
We're coming on like
Yeah,
nicely.
that fourth
I
episode.
love this room.
Yeah, they always say when you get
I
to the
love
fifth
it.
episode, then you know you're really shooting a podcast.
Really?
So let's see each other next week. We do have to go. You guys like to, when you see, I'm starting to tell you that we, over time, even
No,
more.
I think you have to sit
Referile.
somewhere by the sides because you by the center and insider there keeps telling you.
Okay, right. Read the fucking room, brother. We will see you next
Read
week,
the room.
Wednesday.
We love you guys. See you next week.
Emhlabeni kaJehova subscribe nina futhi nibabi if ubhekele channel for 10 minutes longer and subscribe umubi dog. That's why bakuchithela ngoba awuna commitment. Unama commitment issues. Subscribe lapho. Ngeke sizwe